Hey, everybody. I'm Marglefump, and this is Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister.
Dare to play.
Give me a moment. Here we go. Now we're ready to start playing. Ooh, purple tornadoes. Woohoo! So as the title of this video indicates, it's game 22. And the
Hi,
Nancy Drew
I'm Nancy Drew.
series.
This is my center of operations, my desk.
So let's see what our mystery is today.
PG Krollmeister has hired me to investigate a series of equipment meltdowns that have been plaguing the prominent Oklahoma storm research team he sponsors. Since his team has been expected to win the $100 million grant at stake in the upcoming Green Sky Storm competition, Krollmeister suspects that there is something far more sinister than simple equipment failure going on. I'll be joining the team undercover, replacing their previous intern, Pete, who wound up with a broken leg after one of the accidents stranded him directly in the path of a storm.
Rip.
Stepping in at the most dangerous and chaotic period of the chase season, I'm going to have to keep my wits about me to stay on top of the sabotage and the storms.
Alright, so somebody is sabotaging their tornado team because somebody wants to win $100 million. Woohoo! Well, that's our mystery. Let's get started.
Whoa, oh my gosh!
It's a twister! It's a twister! Anti-M! It's a twister! Ah! That's a joke. Have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Great movie. Fantastic. I love it. Alrighty, so we're gonna clear off a bunch of random junk here.
That's a weird piece of debris.
And what's this?
Whoa, it's filled with money.
Somebody on the team is taking secret payments for secret reasons. Dun dun dun!
I better take this and see who it belongs to.
Alrighty. Let's get started. I'm trying to live stream while drinking a coffee at the same time, and it's not exactly working because I can't talk and sip my drink at the same time. I mean, I could try it like this. Not chasing the wind. Oh no, that just sounds terrible. Sorry. Anyway, that's Debbie. Debbie wrote a note saying, "Hey Nancy, we're not here right now. Do all these chores." And I'm like, okay. When we do this chore, everybody shows up. So we're gonna do this chore first. So let's say tornado watches are cool. Tornado warnings are even cooler. Yeah. And I don't know, there's like 1,000 tornadoes every year. It's a lot of tornadoes. Tornadoes are measured off the Beaufort scale. No, the F scale. The Fujita scale. Okay, the least safe place to seek shelter in a theater is the bathroom. Oh, really? Large room? Large room. Okay, don't go to a gym. Really? Okay. I thought at the end of the game, everybody takes shelter in a theater, but apparently large rooms in theaters are not safe. I sure hope the people at the end of the game are okay. Every family needs to have a disaster kit. Although I like party kits too. Those are good too. Alright, so this is a list of everything we need to buy. We're gonna have to, that's gonna be a puzzle. We're gonna have to buy all that stuff later. Okay. So let's see, rotating clouds. Man, everybody in the chat is talking about food, and I want food. I want fajitas. That would be great. Oh man, an iced coffee. Yeah, that's the kind of coffee I have here. I got the chocolate caramel blend, but they made it incorrectly, and I'm very sad. All the caramel is like stuck to the actual cup, and it's not in the actual coffee. It's like, so I can't taste it. That's very sad. All right. 1% of tornadoes are super deadly. Cheeseburgers. Oh, man. Chicken wings. Yeah. I don't know. Do we like chicken wings with, Are we gonna pay any attention to this game or not? Okay. We solved the puzzle. Huh. I thought everybody was gonna show up once I, finished that,
Check.
Twister quiz.
Did that.
I guess I'm wrong. Alrighty, let's see what else we've got here. Let's see, what else was on my to-do list? Do the filing. Let's do some filing, everybody. This is another puzzle where I think I actually have to pay attention to this particular puzzle. Yeah, come on, people. It's early in the morning. Quit making me hungry. S is immediately left of R. Dots to the left of dots. And then this to the right of that. Hey, I've got all...
That doesn't look right.
I've got all of them figured out. Okay, so dots immediately next to R. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So S is immediately next to R, but dots is immediately next to R as well. So it's got to be S, like... I'm totally blanking. S, R, and then dots. So it's going to have to look something like this. S,
This
R,
doesn't seem right.
dots. So dots is next to R, S is next to R. We still got those dots there. So this is immediately next to the big dot. So let's move everything down one. Alrighty, and this is to the left of the S. Whoops. Mix those up, and then this is immediately next to the other one. Alright, so let's see if I can get this right. S next to that. Dot to the left of triple dots. Double lines to the right of that.
All right, got it.
Hey, got it, everybody. Alright, okay, solved the puzzle. Hooray! A bizarre filing system, indeed. Definitely a solid puzzle, though. I like it better than the sorting puzzle, which was exactly the same puzzle in Warnings at Waverly Academy. This one works better because we've only got like 6 things to move around.
Looks like garbage. Don't need this.
That one had 24 things to move around, which was just a little too much. A little too much. I don't know what Debbie files in here. Well, I mean, it just told us what all the files were, but I still don't know if she actually keeps files in here. Anyway, Nancy's gonna loot through the garbage now.
Mice. I agreed to tornadoes, but I did not sign up for mice.
Nancy, is that you?
Yes, that's me.
No, it's not me. I'm somebody who broke into the house and did all your filing for you. You're welcome!
Scott wants to meet you.
Be right there.
Nancy Drew, you made it. I'm Scott Varnell, the person in charge of this meteorological train wreck. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Scott, how's it going?
Did you see the tornado?
What tornado?
Your
Thanks to the
mom's
lousy
tornado.
equipment that uncle of yours stuck us with, we just spent the last hour chasing down a bunch of cumulonimbi barely capable of spawning a spring shower, let alone a tornado. Wait a minute. Did you see a tornado?
No, I just make it up whenever I... Of course I saw a tornado! Why would I be asking about the tornado that was right here unless there was a tornado here?
Well, yeah. As I was driving up to the farmhouse, it wasn't that big, but it sure threw a lot of debris around.
Well, isn't that just peachy? We spend hours racing all over the countryside, and where's all the action? Right in our own backyard. We're never gonna win this thing. The school's gonna pull the plug on us, sell the farm, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And it's all Krollmeister's fault for saddling us with a bunch of Bush League junk. But now that you're here, maybe our luck will change. You'll be reporting to Debbie, but make no mistake, I call the shots around here. In fact, 2 things you need to do right off the bat. I gotta give a workshop on tornado preparedness at the junior high school next week, so put a sample disaster kit together for me. If anything's missing, go up the road to Monpause and get it there.
Okay, so multiple people in the chat are saying Scott looks like Iron Man. He's like a low-budget Iron Man. I can kind of see that. He's definitely a grumpy, McGrumpy Pants, just like Iron Man. Just angry all the time. And let's see. He gets angry when I select this option. What is he doing there? He's just like leaning to the right, like, ooh, gotta dance, gotta dance, gotta dance, dance, dance. Come on, lean to the right again. Or just stare at me, whatever. He's just playing in his chair now.
What goes into a disaster kit?
Look, you're here because that rich uncle of yours said you could do the job, so be a little resourceful and just do it, okay? If you need a nanny, have your uncle send one. We don't have the budget. Second thing you need to do is redesign the warning siren layout for the local community. They just got a set of new sirens and their range is different, so the town asked me, and now I'm telling you, to figure out where to place them so if there is a tornado, everyone will be within earshot of a siren. All the information you need is on the chart in the other room. You have questions about anything, bug Debbie, not me. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, he's grumpy. Somebody needs his coffee, definitely. I'm not the biggest fan of Scott because he's grumpy McGrumpy Pants, but a lot of people really like him. I don't think Scott is the best character in this game. I don't know. I think it's either got to be Frosty. No. I think it's probably Paw or Chase. I like them both. Gone with the wind. The town says goodbye to Ma. This storm was really terrible. Ma, Betsy Oaks, she worked at Ma and Pa's store, always ready to welcome the day with a fresh pot of coffee and the latest gossip. But she died in the tornado. Residents struggle with Betsy's loss. Why didn't the sirens go off? Says Marianne Harrison. What good is having the warning system if nobody knows how to use it? Well, it's not that simple, unfortunately, said Scott Marnell. No one knows exactly what causes tornadoes to form. There's a lot of theories, but we're still years away from being able to accurately predict when they touch down. No stranger, blah, blah, blah. You must be familiar with what happened in Kearney a few years back. That's why I'm here today. When the storms rolled in, the whole town was caught off guard. If we'd been able to get advance warning, a lot of lives would have been saved. Varnell drops a huge binder of storm data on the table. Accidentally drops it on his foot. Ow! I had the information to give warning for the storm, says Varnell, but I couldn't figure out what it meant in time. None of us can. Yet. As a tracker, Varnell is among those responsible for giving advanced storm warning. That can sometimes mean the difference between life and death. We have music here. It's pretty cool.
That tornado you just saw. What'd you think?
What do you mean?
Were you excited? Terrified? Did it make you want to go home? What?
Actually, that tornado is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I can't wait to see another one.
The only thing that makes me want to go home around here is you, Scott. You yelling at me.
Now that's what I like to see. Wish I could get that sort of enthusiasm out of my students these days. Between you and me, the last few years I've gotten stuck with the worst students. I could be telling them about the most exciting storms on record, and all I get back is a sea of bored faces. Before they defunded my department, I got the best of the best. Students who really cared, like Debbie, but those days are over.
That must really be disappointing.
What are you, like 18? Do me a favor, kid, don't talk to me about disappointment till you've lived long enough to experience it firsthand. I'm sorry, Nancy, that was... I know you meant well. Anyway, good news is it looks like weather conditions for the next 2 weeks are going to be ideal for tornado genesis. Which means we could be in for a record-breaking string of tornadoes. You may be putting that enthusiasm to good use.
I sure hope so.
I have to imagine what Scott's classes are like. It's like, okay, well, it was raining, and there were lots of clouds, and then it rained some more, and extra big clouds this time, and yeah. Alrighty. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just being silly at this point. So hey, guess what? We've got puzzles. I got solutions. Let's puzzle these puzzles. Man, this one. Okay. This big piece goes in the center. And let's see, these are just tough puzzles. See, I think this is probably a tiny one over here, because you want to put all these sirens on the board to fill up everything. So I think the best way to solve this puzzle is try to get the big ones out of the way first. Like this would be, I mean that could be good. No. Like that one's not good because the corner, it leaves one of the corners open, so I need a slightly bigger one there. Does that make sense? Yeah, I wonder if Scott has met Dr. Craven from Creature of Kapu Cave. What? What do you mean? Ah! Gotta love Dr. Craven. No, that won't work. That's too small. So yellow here, maybe? And then I hope the two red ones are large enough to fill that. Yes. No. No!
All right, that's how it should look.
Woohoo! This puzzle. Dr. Craven and Scott would definitely have an awesome podcast where they just complain about everybody who deals.
Nancy, come back here.
They just talk about how much they hate all of their coworkers. That's their entire podcast, I would say.
You can't meet Scott without meeting me, too. I'm Debbie, the project manager.
Why is Scott in such a bad mood?
I've worked with him for the past 5 years, and believe it or not, that's his normal mood. When he's in a bad mood, yikes.
You've worked with him for 5 years?
I just got my doctorate in meteorology from Canute College. From the day I walked into Scott's Theories of Tornado Genesis class, I was hooked. I've been on his chase team in one capacity or another ever since.
You must be pretty easygoing.
I've just learned how to read Scott and deal with his idiosyncrasies, that's all. Like all the equipment malfunctions we've been experiencing. Let's just say that Scott is extremely good at misdirecting blame.
You think the problems are really Scott's fault?
But hey, I could be wrong. Which, by the way, is something you'll never hear him say. Anyway, first thing every morning, I'll brief you on what has to be done that day. As for the rest of today, that disaster kit Scott told you to put together, get it done. Pretty much everything he says in there, I can hear out here. He's not exactly a low talker. That computer quiz you took will tell you what needs to go into the kit. If any items are missing, you can go to Ma and Pa's general store up the road and buy them. Just purchase wisely, our budget is very limited. And if you haven't introduced yourself to Pa or finished the filing, please do so. And once you're done with all that, you can head out to the cornfield and fix the sprinkler system.
Fix the sprinkler system?
See, this farmhouse and the acreage it sits on were donated to Canute as a research facility. The chase team gets it during tornado season. The agricultural team's here the rest of the year, so we've agreed to maintain whatever projects they've got going in their absence. Right now, they're in the middle of collaborating on something with this big mucky-muck research center in Hawaii. Which is just another way of saying, fix those sprinklers ASAP.
Lots of chores. Lots of chores. She just gave us a list of chores, and this is in addition to that list of chores that was here waiting for us.
Why is there a file in the cabinet labeled Grange Theater?
Theater's kind of a passion with me. So when I got here at the beginning of tornado season, I found out the Grange needed a stage manager for the play it's putting on, and volunteered for the job. And soon became the sound and lighting director as well, which means when I'm not here or out in the field, I'm there.
It sounds like you keep pretty busy.
You don't even know the half of it. We're approaching final dress for the Grange's big play of the year. Everyone from around here shows up. You should ask Pa about it. He's got much more of a passion for the stage than you'd expect from a man in overalls.
I found this box out front when I arrived. Thought maybe I better turn it in.
Wow. There must be a couple $100 in here. Job. Thanks. Payment enclosed.
You don't know whose it is?
No idea. I heard you tell Scott about seeing that tornado, so my guess is the twister carried it in from somewhere else. Maybe even somewhere miles from here.
I'd feel better if you kept it.
Sure. When I get a chance, I'll call the sheriff and report it.
Alright, so actually the play that they're doing is about the local area. We're going to learn about that later on. But yeah, they're doing a play about this particular town.
What goes in the disaster kit again?
You don't remember?
No, sorry.
To tell you the truth, I have to look up a lot of things myself some days. Check the computer, that should help you out.
I'd better get to work.
Okay. Oh, and thanks for driving that car up here for us. That was a big help. See ya.
Excellent. Alright, let's do some puzzle solving. So let's see, we need to fix the sprinklers for here. Oh, and there's a paw penny. We got some paw pennies. Alrighty, so with this puzzle, just, I mean, it's it's a chess puzzle, really. Just, I'm probably doing a terrible job of explaining this. Anyway, it looks something like this, I believe. I do like the music here. La 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 la. I can't do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm lost. Okay. Give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Backing away and starting again. Okay, so I think it is like a famous chess puzzle of how we get all the queens on the board. Let's try it. In case of a power surge. In case of power surge, system will shut down. Open 6 valves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open valves cannot be in the same row, column, or diagonal line. So we've got too many in the same diagonal line. That's sad. What about that? That's only 5 though. And that leaves us 2 in the same diagonal line. Oh man. This eyesight, I mean, yeah, it's hard to see that sign. Like this, maybe? Nope, because that gives us, that. So let's see. No, because that's there. How's that? Is that bad? Which ones don't work? Okay, those 2 are diagonals. I don't know what I swap it with. No. How's that? It still leaves me with too many diagonals. Oh gosh. This is, whew. Should we solve this puzzle later? We'll solve that puzzle later. How's that? Maybe I'll look up the solution on the internet. Or do you want me to solve that puzzle legitimately? Let's see. I'm gonna be driving to pause, which is right here. Oh, out of the way, car. Yeah. Oh man, I had the wrong solution for that puzzle. I'm sorry. Give me a second. And then we'll meet Paul.
Howdy. Come on over here and be friendly. That's more like it. Welcome to Mom and Pa's.
I take it you're Pa?
That's me. That's what everybody in 100 miles knows me as, Pa. But I tell you something most of them don't know.
That it's not your real name?
Well, ain't you, Miss Smarty Boots? Little Miss Gal from up north who's helping out tornado chasers from the Canute.
How'd you know that?
Not bad for an old codger, huh? Why, I know all sorts of stuff about you. I even know his cell phone number, Miss Nancy Drew. Let's see, it's 523-555-4399. How'd you like them apples?
Someone on the Canute team told you I was coming, didn't they?
Yeah, that they did. Debbie, she told me to keep an eye out for you and gave me your number. See, if something bad happens while you're out there chasing twisters, it's important to have a way to get help. Staying connected in an emergency is just about the best way to stay safe. I'm kind of your emergency action central. Keep your numbers right here by the phone. Debbie fill you in the way things work around here yet?
Don't things work the way they normally do in stores?
Not for y'all. You canoe folk got a lot of credit here, so instead of paying cash for food and equipment and such, you can charge it. You want to buy something that's not on Debbie's list, like something from the snack section, you gotta pay for it using pa pennies.
Using what?
Pa pennies. Like this here. A little something I invented to make coming in here a little more interesting for tourists. In fact, go ahead and take it. You could use it or keep it as a souvenir.
Hey, great. Thanks.
Yeehaw!
Just a ma and pa way of saying nice to meet you.
Debbie tells me you're pretty involved in the local theater.
Now that's a true fact if there ever was one. Nothing quite like being backstage when the lights go down. Come to think of it, it's just like that moment right before the storm hits. When the world goes dark and quiet. And all you can do is cross your fingers and hope for the best.
So what's this play about?
About this place, of course. From covered wagon times up to today. All about the men and women that made this town what it is today. I'm playing Percy Rutherford Hardcastle, town sheriff and the area's first librarian. Back in those days, wasn't no small thing to return a book late.
That sounds interesting.
Gonna be. If you're not out chasing twisters opening night, you should come. We're pretty near sold out, but I'll try to save your ticket.
Sounds good, Pa.
So do you ever chase tornadoes?
Silliest thing I ever heard tell of. Around here, you're lucky if a tornado don't come chasing after you. People who do that are just asking for it.
So you've seen a tornado?
Of course I have. Pretty much everybody I know has. You research types at all your meters and sensors and recorders and such. Chasing around out there thinking you're doing something all big and important. Know what the only real thing you can do when you see a tornado is, Miss Nancy Drew? Watch. You watch this dark, rampaging monster go tearing across the land, wrecking everything it touches, till all of a sudden, it ain't there no more. You can't go after it, you can't make it put everything back, you can't even get even with it, 'cause it's just gone. All you can do is stand there thinking, now that ain't fair. That just ain't fair.
Sounds like you're talking from personal experience.
That I am. That I am. What else you need?
Okay, well, now that we've given him heartbreak over his dead wife, bye!
Well, it was nice meeting you.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Y'all take care now.
Poor Pa. I feel really bad for him. Nancy was just bringing up some terrible memories. Alrighty, so we need to buy everything here. We need to see if we can figure out how to get everything to be cheap and stuff. We need to buy 2 different blue items. Okay, well, I think all the items we absolutely have to buy are on the shelves. We just need to have cool combinations. So let's see if we can solve this puzzle the right way. Okay, we got salt. We've got to have a green tag item, right? So let's get another green tag item. Because, like, that half off salt, maybe that's enough. Maybe it's not. Let's see. Toothpaste. Looks like there's only one type of toothpaste for us to get. I don't think we're getting any candy. It's hard to see. Let's see. Do we want $2 or 30% off? What's 30% off of 6? Oh, this is more of a time save. I mean, that's more of a money
I have
saver.
enough of those already.
Definitely the blue one. 2 different blue tag items? Let's see. 60% off the sale of yellow items. Oh man, what a deal. Do we have any more yellow items that we need to buy, though? Like, maybe if I swap those yellow items, that would be a good sale.
I don't need to have 2 of those.
Okay, so I can put it back. Yeehaw! Is that everything? Is there anything else I need for my disaster kit? Looks good.
I think I've got everything I need. Can I pay for these supplies now?
I suppose so.
Okay, I hope I got everything that we need.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
Yeehaw! Alrighty. So we're gonna have a puzzle. You know, let's worry about the puzzles here later. They're gonna be done later. That's why I'm gonna take care of those puzzles. I'll do them later. Not gonna do them now. That's the way Ma would do it. She always liked putting off chores. That's the Oklahoma way. Never do chores when you could force some little girl named Nancy Drew to do your chores for you. Alrighty, so let's try this puzzle again. So the solution is sort of what I was trying to do, which is you move things like knights across the board, but you've got to do it like this. So start from here. Because like I said, it's a chess puzzle. It's a chess puzzle, that's what this is. So, like that. So just 1 over, 2 up, 1 over, 2 up. Just knowing where to start the two patterns is the tricky part, but it's the exact same pattern both times. Hopefully that explanation makes some sense. And let's see, what more do we got?
Haven't done that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. That's done.
Am I not done with the disaster kit? I thought I'm finished with the disaster kit.
No bed for me. I still have things to do.
Nancy can't go to sleep right now. What she needs to do is finish with her chores, I guess.
Hello, Nancy.
What did you mean when you said before that the school would sell the farm if you lose?
Just what I said. Right now, Canute College offsets the costs of maintaining this place with funds from private companies like the Healy Healy. But apparently that money's about to dry up, so if we don't win this competition, there goes the farm.
Do you remember that interview you gave after Ma died?
Nope. Why do you ask?
I read it, and it seems like a lot has changed for you over the last few years.
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean? Well, back then you were a nice guy and not a jerk.
You sounded much more excited about your work.
Yeah, well, that's the reality of life, Nancy. You don't honestly think life gets more exciting as you age, do you? Because it doesn't. Dreams fade, hearts get broken, friends get too lost in their own lives to call. Trust me, enjoy your youth while you have it, kid, because the downhill ride, it ain't fun.
That's not true.
Now I see why Debbie speaks so highly of you. Optimists of a feather. Tell you what, I'll admit that you just may be right. I hope you're right. I just don't think you are. Let's switch topics, all right? This has been a long enough trip down memory lane for the day.
I'll let you get back to work.
Fine by me.
Poor Scott. Yeah, he's just depressing. Okay, well, the disaster kit needs to be put away down here, right?
Again?
Ah,
All right, Mouse. This house isn't big enough for the both of us.
too many mice, too many mice. Okay, so let's just dump our disaster kit supplies here.
That ought to do it.
Yeehaw.
Scott's got you doing a lot of work lately. I don't think we've met. Hi, I'm Frosty. As you can probably tell from all this equipment, I'm the media guy. Still pictures, audio, video, digital, analog. I do it all. Do it pretty darn well, too.
Frosty, the media man, has a very shiny head.
Is there a story behind the name Frosty?
Sure is. Couple of years ago, before I met Scott or any other tornado chasers for that matter, I was out taking pictures of this ginormous thunderstorm that was brewing outside Norman. I'd drive for a while, jump out, snap some pictures, roll some video, jump back in, drive some more, just looking for good pictures, you know? I wasn't really paying attention to what the storm was doing until all of a sudden it got really, really dark. And then it just started pouring. And I mean, rain was coming down like my car had stopped under Niagara Falls, and the wind was blowing and the car was swaying, and then it started to hail. First just dime-sized stuff, then quarter-sized, then golf ball-sized, then all of a sudden, the windshield shatters and a hailstone the size of a fist lands in my lap. Then another, then another. Turns out I'd punched the core of an incredibly powerful HP supercell.
You'd punched the what of the who?
HP means high precipitation, lots of rain, and a supercell is a cloud formation capable of producing severe thunderstorms. The core is the worst part of a supercell, where violent updrafts can produce huge hailstones, to say nothing of tornadoes.
Did you see one?
That time? No. But I did roll down my window and start shooting. and I came away with photos and footage of hail that no one's been able to top yet. Overnight, I went from being Tobias Harlow, run-of-the-mill photographer, to Frosty Harlow, fearless documenter of extreme weather phenomena.
Yeah! So that's his awesome backstory.
What happened to your arm?
What, these scratches? Just a few minor war wounds. See, I was climbing the fence next to the old Fraser Creek windmill so I could get a clear shot of some mammatus clouds. And what happens? I dropped my camera bag right into a patch of brambles. Thorns just about took my arm off when I went to grab it.
So I guess it was a real thorn in your side then?
Have you ever been, seriously injured?
Nah, but then I'm still relatively new to the storm chasing biz. I joined the team last year after their photographer quit halfway through. This is my first full season. I'm the best thing that's ever happened to this team, I might add. I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for all the advice.
Take care.
So Frosty definitely has quite the ego on him. He thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And, let's see.
Check.
Finished the disaster kit.
Did that.
Met everyone. I guess the only thing I have left to do is explore the barn. So let's do that, and then we'll call it a day. Yeehaw.
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
But I need to explore the barn. I thought we were exploring the barn, Debbie.
Whoever just came in, give me a hand over here, would you?
Sure.
Save me a lot of time if you kindly fix the LED display on the dash while I fix the wiring out here.
But I've never fixed an LED display before.
Just get inside and I'll tell you what's what.
Okay.
Yeah, it is definitely daylight outside. I don't know why Debbie's so insistent that, whoa, it's dark, go to bed, Nancy.
What y'all are looking at is the fuse board for the screen. Fuses are all there and they're all good, but the display won't work till you rearrange them. See how they numbered from 1 to 8?
Yeah?
What you gotta do is rearrange them so no consecutively numbered fuses are touching in any direction.
Including diagonals?
Yep. Fuse number 1 can't be touching fuse number 2, which can't be touching 3, which can't be touching 4, and so on. Got that?
I think so.
Good. You know you're done when the screen lights up. With any luck, I'll be done out here about the same time.
I think I know how this works. We put 1 and 8 in the center because those are the numbers that have the fewest numbers attached to them. So 2's gonna have to go here, and then 7's gonna have to go here. Like, that's gotta be the middle row. That just has to be it. And then let's figure everything else out. 3 can't be next to 2, so let's swap that. Like that. Oh, that leaves 4 next to 5, which is no bueno. No, it's got to be 3 and 5 and 6 and 4. Got it.
I did it! The screen says it's initializing.
And I'm done out here. How's that for timing?
You're Nancy, the new gopher, ain't you? Well, I'm Chase. I ain't gonna shake your hand because my hand's kind of a mess. Again, I appreciate the help.
Hey, you're welcome, Chase.
Do they call you Chase because you chase tornadoes?
And do they call you Nancy because you Nancy too many questions?
Ah!
Sorry, that was supposed to be funny. A lot of people think that, but the truth is, it's my name. Has been since before the day I was born.
How long have you been chasing tornadoes?
This here's my first time. Took a class from Scott last semester. Next thing I know, I'm on his team. Right now, I'm fixing the car the fella you were replacing was driving when he busted his leg. It's pretty much my job, fixing stuff.
From what I hear, you must be a busy guy.
Yeah, the team's had its share of technical difficulties, that's for sure.
Any idea why that is?
Stuff breaks. If your luck's bad, it breaks a lot. Being such a negative person, though, Scott's like a bad luck magnet. With him in charge, I'd be more surprised if stuff wouldn't breaking down all the time. Not that it bothers me. I like fixing stuff, and I like keeping busy, so this here's the perfect job for me. Plus, I'm learning a whole lot about twisters. You live in these parts, the more you know about them, the better.
I like Chase. He's a nice guy. He's probably the nicest guy on the team. Probably that's probably why I like him so much.
How do you like working with Scott?
Other than the fact that he can be ornier than a never-ridden bull in a bucking chute and can holler longer and louder than all the football coaches in Oklahoma put together, I like him fine. Got this sixth sense when it comes to twisters. Never seen nothing like it. Kinda spooky sometimes.
Think he'll win the Green Skies competition?
Not a chance. He's got this real negative way about him. Nothing good's ever gonna come his way. Sad but true.
Will it bother you if his team doesn't win?
Heck yeah, I'd like to win. It's gonna bother me a lot. But as long as you got Scott for a leader, ain't no way.
Do you know a way I could earn some paw pennies?
Tell you what, over there on my workbench is a bunch of circuit boards for the weather balloons where I was putting up. Now, since I can't put the board to use till it's been wired up just right, how about for every board you wire up right, I pay you something in paw pennies? Of course, since wiring them wrong just makes more work for me, you make too many mistakes and I only pay you some of what you earned up till then, depending on how you did. What do you say?
Sounds like fun.
Sounds great.
Like my dad always said, the best things in life are the things you earn. Anytime you want, just go on over there and start wiring up boards. There's some instructions over there that'll help get you going. Anything else on your mind?
The guy I'm replacing, what was the matter with his car?
A bunch of stuff. Reason he broke down in the middle of that storm and slipped in all that hell was 'cause his car had run out of antifreeze. Should I say coolant. And that's 'cause mice chewed holes in his hose and made it leak.
Have mice done anything like that before?
Well, I don't know about here, but I saw a mouse chew clean through a 2x4 in less than an hour once. Of course, that was probably 'cause my neighbor's dog was one piece of chicken wire away from having it for lunch. But I don't know what them mice found so appealing about that hose, but they sure went to town. It's over there on the workbench. Take a gander at it if you want.
I've bugged you long enough.
Nice meeting you, Nancy. Just do right by Scott and you'll do fine.
Fantastic. Okay, so it's over on the workbench. That is not it. That's about the mascot. Really? Is the thing? Let me see. It's about the college. The college is having some financial difficulties. They could really use $100 million. Certainly. So, wrong workbench. Where is that workbench? Here?
You seem awfully interested in those pennies.
Just checking them out. Just checking them out. Chase, no need to be so upset.
This place could really use a cat.
And then, wow, that's really hard to see as well. This is a simple enough puzzle. This has 3 wires coming out of it. Those ones with 2 have 2 wires coming out of them. I mean, this is the exact same thing twice. Okay. Great. This is the exact same thing in reverse. Fantastic. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, how am I gonna do that? I can't have 2 wires coming out of the 3, can I? Okay. Well, okay, exit.
Finished for now.
Too bad. You only get half of what you had coming to you.
Oh, come on, because I messed up on the 1, he only gives me half the money. Oh, well, whatever. Trying to find that, let's see, he's got lots of candy here. Lots of moon cheese candy. I don't think I've seen that before. Where is that hose, though? The hose is on the bench somewhere. Here it is. There we go. This is the, part that those mice chewed up. Let me double check. Debbie wants me to go to sleep.
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's that late. All right, let's go to bed.
Good morning, Debbie.
Nancy, good morning. Got a few things for you today. That storm really shook up those sensors out in the cornfield. Could you put them back in line? After that, you should go spend some time in the field with Frosty. He really wants to show you some of the basics of storm photography. Any chance to show off?
Alrighty-dighty. So what do you know about these, this corn stuff?
Would you happen to know who threw out the sales receipt for dried corn that's in the wastebasket over there?
Dried corn? Why would anyone around here buy dried corn?
To make the little piles of dried corn I keep finding around here. They look a lot more man-made than mouse-made.
Are you suggesting someone has been deliberately feeding the mice?
Yeah.
I think someone's been trying to lure them inside.
Everyone on this team has his quirks, that is for sure. But deliberately causing a mouse infestation? Nobody's that mental.
I'd better get to work.
Have fun!
Excellent. So what are the chores? I wasn't paying attention.
Haven't done that.
Fix the sensors in the cornfield and then head out with Frosty. Okay, sounds good. I can do that. Let's fix the sensors first, because that's easy.
It looks like I need to connect the red beam to the red sensor and the blue beam to the blue sensor.
I do wonder what... Yeah, people are asking what Nancy does for food in this game. Good question. I know Nancy can buy food at Pa's store, but I don't think she's been eating that. Let's see. I'm trying to get red to red. So getting red to red, I'll have to have a red jump here. No, I need blue there. Let's see if I could try to get blue in place first. That seems easier. Yeah, there we go. That looks tolerable. Not really. I mean, I need to get blue down here. Let's see. So I need a blue here. It's like, see where I've got... No. Aw, man! Okay, let's see. Maybe blue like this. Oh, hey, I figured out how to get red into place. Doesn't help me a bit, though. I wanted to get blue into place. Let's see. So that means I need to get a blue, like, here. That doesn't work. Yeehaw, this is proving to be a tough puzzle. Alrighty, maybe like this? No. Because I can't have that go right. I can't have that go this way. If I have this go left, it goes nowhere. But if I have that go right, it goes up here, which doesn't help. So I might have to move it back left, then up. Yeah? Got blue, everybody. I have blue done. Now I need to figure out how to get red done. Red needs to be at least somewhat different. Can't have red go like that. Can't have red go like that. Can't have red go like this. Can't have red go like that. Like, I'd have to change that, but that would change the red, and now red and blue are just sort of overlapping in ways that don't work. Oh, dear. Yeah, this puzzle's also in Tomb of the Lost Queen as well. It sure is. So red's gonna have to, like, bounce around this area. Okay, that's red in place. Now let's get blue in place. We just need to get blue, like, here.
That looks right.
Got it. Finally!
No, I am staying at Canute. As it is, he's already near the edge. We just have to give him a little push. No one is going to suspect a thing.
I don't know how I feel about this anymore. This is not what I agreed to. I mean, when I said I'd help you, I didn't mean...
Way too late to get cold feet here, Frosty. Scott needs to be taken care of. You know that, and I know that.
You're right. But we can't... No, you're right. It's time to get rid of him.
So that phone, not that phone call, but that conversation, Debbie and Frosty plotting to get rid of Scott. It's like, it frustrates me that we can't talk to Debbie or Frosty about it for another couple of days. It's like, I want to talk to them about that conversation right now. Ugh.
Hello?
Crowmeister here. This Nancy Drew?
Yes, it's me.
No, indeed. Just when were you planning on bringing me up to speed on all the goings-on out there in Tornado Alley?
Sorry, I meant to call. Actually, this isn't the best time.
Well, that's no excuse. In fact, it's all the more reason to call me and keep me up to the latest on all the happenings going on out there.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
You had better, Indy. I've got my hands full down here at the warehouse. I don't have time to follow up and make sure you're getting things done out there, all right? Now, tell me what you've dug up on the team so far. Tell me about this Scott character.
This is Nancy's boss, PG Krollmeister. I like him a lot. I do wonder how Nancy met this crazy character. It seems like that would be a great story.
He's a little hard to read. There seems to be some distance between him and the rest of the team. It might be because he wants it that way, but there could be something else. It's almost like no one fully trusts him.
Interesting. You'll make sure to keep a close eye on that one.
Of course, but...
But he's not your only suspect?
Right.
Well, good. Don't hold back. Tell me everything you know. What's up with the shutterbug? Frosty, is it?
Somebody asked, what does PG stand for? Well, obviously it stands for parental guidance, right? And so when PG became a teenager, they called him PG-13. Ha ha ha!
Frosty.
Oh, somebody said PG stands for pineapple guy. Actually, I like that better than me reusing an old joke from my video walkthrough. Yeah.
And impulsive, and definitely up to something. But it's hard to say if he's our guy.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. There can be a lot of money to be made in the sale of storm footage. If I were Frosty, I'd be jumping at the chance to get out of that restrictive contract he's under. I'd keep an eye on somebody like that. What about Debbie?
People are saying, pretty good. Our pizza guy. I feel like maybe the P could stand for paw, but what would the G stand for? Like, not probably gross. That's a terrible... Probably gross Krollmeister. Yeah, that'd be a silly name.
He's up to something, but I can't tell what.
You stay close to the both of them. Report back to me when you're done.
G for gopher. Okay, pause gopher. Party guy. Woohoo! Okay, product guru is another good one too. Okay, we're finished with the one job. Now we're gonna go twistering.
Something tells me this isn't the right car.
My car?
Don't forget me.
We're driving with Frosty.
Okay, let's start taking pictures.
All right, where's the best place to go?
We've got a lot of different formations to spot, so if you head on out to the Fraser Creek windmill, that'd be perfect right now.
Woohoo! Windmill, not here. I think it's over here. Got it.
This will help you identify the shots you need to take. When we get some good photos, we'll move on.
Excellent, excellent. That is, in fact, the best way to drive. Don't criticize my driving, okay? So this is a puzzle. We need to take pictures of everywhere. This is a terrible photo. I mean, I don't know why Frosty thought this would be a great photo op.
You've got to keep a sharp eye out or you'll miss what's right in front of you.
That's an
I'll be sure to download the photos into the gallery when we get back to the farmhouse.
Optional puzzle in the game, trying to get pictures from all the various types of clouds. So, let's see. Say I'm going from the farmhouse to the spring house. And see these little cloud areas? That's where you can get cloud pictures. Let's just do that here on this first day of the game. GPS says I'm right here. Really shouldn't stop in the middle of the road to play with your GPS. Don't do that in real life. Ooh, look at those clouds. Ooh, Frosty's gonna love that one.
You've got to keep a sharp eye out or you'll miss what's right in front of you.
You said that already, dude. So let's see. Next cloud thingy is over here. Looks like there are 5 cloud locations in this game.
You know, I didn't always want to be a storm photographer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I used to want to be a doctor.
What changed your mind?
Studying. It's hard to stay focused on some boring little book when there's so much going on outside.
La 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 la. I guess this is okay. Taking pictures. but you certainly do, you get
That's
an
the
achievement.
idea. Keep trying.
You get an achievement at the end of the game if you collect all of the storm pictures. Let's see, now I need to go all the way to the left. Calm down, cow. I'm not that bad of a driver. Ah! Stop that! I had the right of way! I feel like it's hard to drive in this game simply because there's no brakes. There are no brakes on Nancy's car. Nancy's car has no brakes, 4 wheels, no brakes.
That's the idea. Keep trying.
I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but them's the brakes. Alright, okay, give me a break. That joke was terrible. Ow! Oh! Oh dear. Okay. Almost got really hurt. Ooh, those are some nice clouds.
You've got to keep a sharp eye out or you'll miss what's right in front of you.
Ow! Okay, so let's upload those those cloud photos. Just upload them. La la. Ooh, you can set an image as your wallpaper in this game. Did not know that. Nice. Can I, like, take a picture of Frosty, the back of Frosty's head, and use that as my wallpaper? Nice, nice. Let's see if the game accepts that as my new wallpaper. La 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 la. Beautiful. Definitely best ever. Yay. Okay. I'm sorry. That was weird.
What's up?
I didn't know the game would let me do that.
I need to get going.
Oh, I almost forgot. Do me a favor and give this to Chase for me. I borrowed it from him. Keep forgetting to return it.
Sure.
Thanks, Nancy. You're the bomb.
All right, I'm the bomb, bro. Okay, let's deliver that to Chase.
Time to call it a day, Nancy. Hit the sack and I'll see you first thing in the morning.
Debbie once again telling me to go to sleep.
Darn it, get off, get off, get off!
Who's he talking to?
How come something that makes such a mess be worth so much money? I'm never gonna get this stuff off. These are my best boots, dang it! Get out!
That was a little weird.
Yeah, that was just plain creepy strange. We should probably talk to Chase about that at some point.
Hey there.
Frosty asked me to return this to you.
Thanks.
Does he borrow stuff from you a lot?
Hardly ever. Him and me don't exactly have a ton of stuff in common. He's the outgoing, sophisticated type, and I'm just a simple country boy. Won't let me forget it, neither.
Oh, Frosty, that's not nice.
Do you like him?
That fella likes himself so much there seems to be little need for anyone else to go to the trouble. But once you get used to that, he's an okay enough guy. And he does know his way around a camera. He's right about that much. And if he's taking one of a twister, he gets in there right up close. Thinks telephoto lenses are for sissies.
I'll check back with you later.
See you around.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
I'm gonna hit the sack, Nancy. You should do the same.
Why are you going to bed? It's not nighttime. Alrighty.
This is a broadcast of the
Hello?
emergency
Is someone
notification
there?
system.
Whoa!
There have been multiple reports of a tornado touchdown in the area. All listeners are advised to seek shelter until further notice.
I better get down into the cellar until the storm passes.
It's a twister! Run, everybody!
Shoot, the power must be out. I'm looking for candles. Can you help? Someone is out there, right? Hello? Who's there? Hello?
Whoa!
Better look into that in the morning.
Somebody was sitting down there! Whoever it might be! It looked like Scott, and the power is not out. The power is perfectly on downstairs.
Good morning.
What did you think of that storm last night? Pretty loud, huh?
Well, yeah, I think it would have been impossible to sleep through that.
So where was everybody else? Do they not sleep here like Nancy does? There was nobody else. I guess Nancy's just all by herself. Maybe they sleep in the barn. I don't know.
You'd be surprised. Chase and Frosty, those two could sleep through a circus explosion. Before I forget, Scott wants to talk to you, so make sure you go in there as soon as you leave here, okay?
Sure thing.
Since it doesn't look like we'll be chasing any storms today, the prairie dogs that have taken up residence by the cornfield, I just got notice that the ag people are going to exterminate them.
What? But that's not fair. They're not hurting anyone.
You're right. Fortunately, there's time for you to move them to the other side of the barn, but you're gonna have to move quickly. I told Chase to come up with a way to move them so they don't get hurt. Hopefully he's figured it out by now, so after you talk to Scott, go talk to Chase.
I guess.
I know it's not the most glamorous work, but you'll be a real hero to those little guys.
Alright, so we get to talk to Scott and Chase. Those are our chores for the day. I also want to check out what was that weird person doing. That person was checking out these letters. I don't know how they could actually read these letters. Okay, so Dr. Debbie is getting a job at Ithaca. Whoa! Wow! My goodness. And she gets a housing supplement too? Well, lucky her. And I think these are other job offers, right? Or maybe it's just that one. Anyway, Dr. Debbie's got a job offer. Good for her. Don't know what the person was doing, like reading them in the middle of the night during a storm. Must have been hard to read those letters.
Nancy, hi. Look, Debbie tells me it would be good for morale if I gave people around here a few attaboys every now and then. So I just wanted to say you did a pretty fair job driving during the chase yesterday.
That is literally the worst compliment, Scott. Very low effort right there. It's like, hey, I have to sound like I like you, so you're kind of okay. Man, Scott. Come on, Scott. You try again. Be nicer.
Just a fair job?
Well, let's not get cocky. I mean, there's always room for improvement. For instance, when you're driving in a steady downpour, you should always... Ah! Did you see that? Did you see that? Those dagnabbit mice are everywhere, and I'm sick of it. So if you were wondering what your next job was going to be, now you know. Get rid of the mice in here. Just make sure you do it humanely.
Somebody points out that I did crash the car against other cars like 10 times, so maybe it wasn't the best driving job ever. Whatever.
Or Debbie will never let me hear the end of it. Maybe you can get one of those Piper guys, or better yet, some kind of catch-and-release trap at that Ma and Pa store. Just get it done, okay?
Alrighty, so we need to get a bunch of animals. We need to get the mice, and we need to get the prairie dogs. That's day number 3 of this game. Alright.
Hey there.
Okay, so he's gonna tell me about the prairie dog stuff.
I'm supposed to relocate those prairie dogs. How do I do that without hurting them?
By using the handy-dandy Prairie Dog Vacuum I just invented. Won't hurt one single hair on their furry little heads. At least it won't after I replace this tube with a bigger one. How soon are you supposed to move them?
By the end of the day.
Well, then get yourself over to Mom and Pa's and trade this tube in for one that's a bigger size. I'll set you up as soon as you get back.
Great, thanks.
Anything else on your mind?
That's it for now.
See you around.
So, what do you call it? Scott's allergic to cats. That's why we can't just get a cat. Otherwise, I would just get a cat and then be done with it. Drive, driving all the way. Gonna go to Pa's. Ow, don't crash today. Hey, Pa!
What's going on there, Nancy?
I need a mousetrap that will allow me to catch mice instead of kill them. Do you sell anything like that?
Sure don't, but just so happens I got something like that. Right over there in the museum. I'll even let you borrow it. Long as you do a little something for me first. You can update the tornado display I got set up over there.
I love how Nancy's like, you! Okay, that was kind of a weird statement on her part.
Just move the stuff on it around till it compares the old Vegeta way of saying how bad a twister is. You know, F1, F2, F3 and such. Until it correctly compares that scale to the new one. You know, the enhanced Vegeta scale. EF1, EF2, and EF3, and the like. The scale they switched over to a couple years back. You might have to do a little reading, but you can do that for me in return for the mousetrap, right?
If you insist.
Atta girl. Done with that Vegeta scale display?
To be honest, I haven't even started it.
So what you need?
I need a bigger tube for a vacuum Chase is building for me. Can you help me out?
Sure, long as you do a little something for me.
What's
Pa,
that?
I am already
the
doing
snack
a
out.
chore for you, and you're giving me more chores. Come on, buddy, be nicer.
You can update the display I got set up over there.
Sure.
I am not your display setter-upper lady.
I was just wondering, where's the Ma part of Ma and Pa's?
Ma? Oh, she's around, and, you know, running errands and such. She'll be in later. What else you need?
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Don't let them canoots work you too hard.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Nancy knows that Ma is dead. She already had that conversation with Scott about the newspaper article which talked about Ma's death. And yet, she still can talk to Pa like his wife is still alive. And that's just, I don't know, I find that kind of tragic. Now, where am I going to put this thing here? This is a giant candy bar. So I can't put it here, because that means there's no room over here for this one. Can't put it like that. Maybe I have to put it, no. Maybe it's going to have to go like this. Coffee candy. I'm not sure I like coffee candy. I mean, I like coffee and I like candy, but I don't think I like both of them together. Let's see, there's a small one. That's a slightly large one. That was my wife's phone beeping. Okay, better check to make sure nothing's crazy going on with her. And now just playing video games right now. Get those lollipops. Ooh, get that Cocoa Kringle bar in there. Does not fit there. Oh, messed up. Not enough room for this. Think it's spin these sideways. Ooh, Yeah, where do those Cocoa Kringle bars go? I'm almost close to getting this figured out. No, I feel like we've got to have those ones there. Nancy could easily solve this puzzle by eating the candy. Yeah, that wouldn't be very fair. Alrighty, I'm not, let me see, okay. Looks like the solution, the official solution is to have the two caramels right next to the Cocoa Kringle bars. That can't be right. That doesn't make sense. Unless we got one of these somewhere. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. Let's see if we can get this right. Alright. Somebody's saying this in the upper left, followed by the one of those ones. Okay, so we put the two things along the left-hand side and not the bottom. That's where I was messing up. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Kind of. Nope. That leaves me with no room for those, licky-loos.
I did it!
Woohoo! Got it. Fantastic. Solved that one puzzle. Now we got this other puzzle here. So this puzzle is just to, we have some of the information on the barn, if that makes sense? No. The computer on the barn. The computer... Yeah, let's see. Damage indicator. I think I can figure this out. It's like house... What do you think's more dangerous? Just leaves are... Yeah, it's got to be leaves and then roof, breaking the entire trailer, then no roof whatsoever, and then the house, then that. I feel like that's probably the best one. Tree branches, roof shingles, trailer home. Yeah. So now we got to figure it out. Okay. So 201 plus is the EF5. Which means we can figure out what the others are just based on that. It's like, here's the one that goes to 200. 166 to 200. So where's the thing that goes to 165? Here. And then, where's the one that goes to 135? Here. And then 110, so the thing that goes to 110. And then the thing that goes to 86. Or 85. There we go. Next is let's do it this way with 40 to 72, which means this got to be 73 to 112. So next got to be 113, 157. So 157 to 158, 206, 206 after 206, 207, 250, and then. That's 260, sorry, and then 261. And then let's just get all these ones figured out. Way easier when you've only got a few left.
Howdy, Brooke. Stocking up again so soon? Are you just back 'cause you missed me?
A little of A and a little of B. Well, go ahead. What's the word out here this week? Don't keep me in suspense.
It's been nothing special to report now, I guess.
Nothing to report? Nothing at all? Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, oh, sure. It's been as slow as weeks, all.
Not even any good gossip about Scott's team? Any new blunders I can take back to the guys? I know it can't be smooth sailing over there these days. I mean, come on.
Oh, Brooke, I have so much gossip I could share with you right now. This team is a disaster.
No. Very smooth sailing with Scott's team is what I always say, but just remembered, I got a lot to do in the store. Better get to that. You just grab anything you need now. Take some candy on the way out, too. It's all me.
Okay. See you around, I guess.
So that's Brooke. She's in charge of the rival team. We never get to see her. But she's around here, she's being Snoopy. That's what she is. She's being Snoopy. Alrighty-dighty, let's play this game. This is, let's see. So with this game, you just pick colors. So I'm gonna pick all the purples here. That gets all those purples that's next to me. I'm gonna pick orange. Looks like next is gonna be gray, that's a good one. Then, some red. Let's go with more orange, then maybe some purple. Red. I lost. Ooh boy. Did not do so well that time. Let's try again. Let's see. I know there's some sort of glitch with this game where you, I think you select your level and then you immediately back away or something like that. I always forget. Alright, let's see if I can win this time. I think I'm gonna need a bunch of red. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I was gonna get that orange. Oh, dear. Okay. Yep, I'm losing. I'm gonna lose this time. Some people are saying maybe you have to get to level 4. Something about backing away at the right moment causes you to get that glitch. Not sure where. I cannot select level 4, but thanks for the suggestion to start with level 4. Alright, let's go with this one. We're starting in the middle now. How's that? There we go. Yeah! There we go. Definitely winning.
Score! Nancy Drew wins again.
Woohoo! That was a victory. Yeah, let's figure it out. Okay, somebody suggested start the game, you select a piece, select this one, and then immediately back away. That's it. That's it. Doesn't really matter what level you're on. You just need to select a piece and then back away. Select, back away. There we go. As you can see, though, when you're on level 2, you get a bit more cash than you do from winning on level number 1. So, level number 4 is the best level to be doing this game on. Definitely.
The divining rod that's supposed to be here seems to be missing.
Because I believe level 4 is the one that gives you the most bang for your buck, so to speak. It's all paw pennies.
Well, congratulations, Nancy. From what I've seen, you got that Vegeta display set up just perfect. So go ahead and help yourself to that mousetrap. Y'all earned it.
Woohoo! Yeah, thank you, Paul. All right, so we're gonna get that mousetrap. Which is where? I think it's somewhere over here on the right. Let's see, this is about the Trail of Tears. Here's a mousetrap. There we go. It's hard to see that mousetrap.
What's going on there, Nancy?
I finished up the candy display.
Atta girl. Here.
Thanks.
Need to get some cheese for the mousetraps.
That's too much money.
Oh no! I'm all out of money. Oh dear.
What's going on there, Nancy?
Who was that woman asking all of those questions about Scott?
Ah. Now, I'm not one to talk bad about people around here, but that was Brooke. She heads up the other team of chasers. Maybe you heard of her.
I actually haven't, but she was nosy.
She was really nosy.
Not nosy, just... alright, nosy. But she and Scott are just so much alike. Guess it makes sense they'd always be checking up on each other.
Scott comes in here asking about her?
Oh, without a doubt.
Did you know the divining rod that's supposed to be on display in your museum is missing?
Missing? Why, I had no idea. How do you like that? Somebody must have took it.
When did you last see it?
It was there when I dusted, and that was just last week. It wasn't last month. Anyway, I can't imagine why anybody'd take it. All thing it's good for is fine and all. That's pretty much just a superstition. For most folks, that is. Some people around these parts still swear up and down divining rod's work. Well, guess I'm just gonna have to whittle me up a fake one and stick it in the display. Just be our little secret, okay?
Good seeing you again.
Don't let them canoots work you too hard.
All right. Well, everybody's making jokes here, saying Nancy's calling somebody else nosy. Really? Nancy Drew? Miss I like to spy on other people, get all up in their business? That's exactly what Nancy does all day long. Alrighty. let's just go back to the farm here. Try not to crash. If you crash, it's game over. And now we've got your prairie dog thing, Chase.
Hey there.
I went to pause and got a bigger tube for that Prairie Dog Vacuum. This okay?
Well, let's find out. There you go. One-handed dandy Prairie Dog Vacuum.
How does it work?
We just turn it on, stick the tube in the hole, and all the critters in the burrows going to that hole be sucked into the bag.
That sounds a little rough. Are you sure they're going to be okay?
Of course they will. Built this baby here with safety in mind. That's why it's so ugly. Now, don't forget, if there ain't any critters in the burrows going to that hole, you'll lose suction and some of the ones that you've caught will escape. You gotta make sure you catch all of them before you move them.
Okay.
Just keep at it and you'll do fine. There's some paw pennies in if you remember to bring this back when you're done. Don't want it falling into the wrong hands. Prairie Dog's life is rough enough as it is.
Sounds good.
Anything else on your mind?
Would you like a little candy?
Always! No thanks. I ain't a big fan of no cheese.
Would you like a little candy?
Course! You're okay in my book, Miss Drew. Cheese? No thanks. I don't really trust cheese.
That's it for now.
Adios.
This guy just doesn't trust cheese. He doesn't like cheese. He doesn't trust cheese. He's just so offended by the cheese. Okay, let's get them prairie dogs out of the way. Let's see, we need to... you know, I've never been able to really understand this puzzle. It's just, okay, we need to grab prairie dogs. So we click on them when they appear. Ooh, good. That's a good one. But how are you supposed to know which holes are connected to which? Okay, almost got that one there. I think I missed it. That one ran away. I'm not sure why. Prairie dogs! Where are you? There we go. Yeah, but those two ran away too. That's weird. It is definitely a strange puzzle. But there we go. Maybe that's it. I think we got them all. We got them all. We got them all, everybody. We did it. Hooray! And now we're going to put all the prairie dogs over here.
Looks like the perfect new home for the prairie dogs. I'd better empty out the vacuum here. Here you go, little guys. Good luck in your new home. It kind of looks like the money box I found at the farmhouse.
Yeah, and when you put those prairie dogs away, Nancy notices this. So, as we saw earlier, somebody at the farmhouse is getting secretly paid. So this person's getting paid for a series of CB with CC or CG from an HP storm by June 2nd, $550. Wow. Okay. So I don't know who that could be. Who's taking bribes, everyone? Who is taking bribes? In the meantime, let's take some storm cloud pictures. People want me to take some storm cloud pictures, so that's what I'm gonna do. Ah! What was that car just doing? Just stopped in the middle of the road. Stopped in the middle of the road. There's Frosty's head. Ah, gorgeous. And let's see, where's my book? Yeah, it's marked off all the ones I've already gotten. these are not clouds I need to take a picture of, right? So let's see, I need roll, cirrostratus, cirrus, and cumulus. I'm about halfway done. Frosty's head. Oh man. That is just, it's funny, and it's not gonna stop being funny. I think I missed a turn-off somewhere. Oh, is this not a place where I can take pictures? Is this one? What are those spots, then? This is a spot where you can take pictures. I guess they just have little turn-offs in the road, and that's just how the roads work in this game. I'm down here, there's one down there and one up there. Nancy can't drive too far away. Just how it works in this game. So this is a nice area. I don't think those are any clouds. This might be, yeah, just U-turn spots. Alrighty. That's not a picture spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I gotta find a turn-off quick. It's not here. Or I've got to be a good, conscientious driver. Here we go. I'll go to the windmill. That will reset how good I am. So, did the windmill actually change its clouds there? Yeah, these aren't interesting clouds at all. Let's check those windmill clouds. Let's see. So windmill clouds were like that. Let's check it on the way back. Those clouds, no, they look the same. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do the cloud chore in this game, is you go back to those cloud places, hope the clouds have changed. Let me upload those photos to the computer. Alright, that should be enough. What do we got left? We've got 1, 2... Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 different clouds. So really, at this point, I should just have those clouds memorized and try to take care of them. Okay, so where are the mice? Are the mice in Scott's office? I guess we could do Scott's mice first. Right around here. We put the mouse thing down. We lure the mouse in with cheese.
I'd better make sure to fill all of the traps.
Ugh, mice.
This is an okay puzzle, I suppose. Yeah, getting all these mice, though, is kind of tough. You need to spin these things around. Right now we've only got the one thing to spin around, so it's not so bad. Get that mouse trapped up there on top. Get a mouse trapped over here on the right. And then the mice will normally just trap themselves here at the exit. Does the culprit confess to luring the mice in? No, the culprit does not.
That should do it. I got him.
Well, finally. Now take him outside and dump him. The spring house out on Old Orchard Road. That should be far enough away. Let him go there.
You got it.
Excellent. So we're gonna get the mice dropped off. Where's that spring house? I think that's actually the pathway I labeled. I'm on the wrong road. Okay, let me go down and over. Yeehaw. I don't think this is a cloud picture, though. It'd be nice if it was. Yeah, I think this is just the mouse house. Where's my mouse bag? Here it is. Sorry, the mouse trap. Great. Excellent. I think those are all our chores for the day. Jeez, that one car. Took away half my life. It's okay. I'm fantastic. Can we go to bed? No, Debbie's not telling me to go to bed. So, is there another chore we need to do?
Let's move! This storm is about to go critical! We need to get out in the field now! You're riding point with Frosty. Scott and I will be tracking the storm. Let's go!
Wait, what storm? What storm? What?
Wrong car. Something tells me this isn't the right car.
Woohoo! We're gonna get a twister!
All right, so we are going to, where are we going? The game just throws you in a car and says, hey, we're going to the storm. But what storm? I think it might be one of these places up here. Here it is.
Oh, check that out. No. No. Shoot. Video camera just died. Here, fix it. I've got to keep shooting stills.
Ah, man. Okay, I was going to try to take a picture of that, but I can't. Alrighty, so this is a puzzle where we need to get all these numbers to connect. So 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12. And 12, 13, 14. I guess 12 has to look like this. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then 17 to 19 has to look like this, because they go diagonally. Does that make sense? They need to connect, like, diagonally. So let's start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, the 8, 9, 10 could go like that. It could go like 8, 9, 10. Yeah, not sure how. There's multiple ways we could get 8, 9, 10. So here's 19. Where's 20? So I gotta get to 19 to 20. The only place I can put the 20 that it connects to 19 and the 21 is here. So that has to be 20. Now 22, it could be here, but it won't be, because then I'd have to go way too far around in order to reach 25. So it's gotta be 22, 23, 24, and 25. Now, let's see, 26, multiple ways we could do this, like 26, 27, or 26, 27, even 26 and 27 to 28. So I can't figure out how that 28 goes yet. 28, 29, 30, 31, 29, 33. Yeah, there's multiple ways we could get to 32. 33, 34, 35. Only one way to get from 35 to 37, though. And that's here. That's the only way we can connect those three. So 38, 39, 40. Ah, man, no way to figure out the 40. Okay, so 41, 2, 3, 4. Can't do that. So 42, 43. Yeah, so 41 to 43 has to go in a diagonal like this. This is a very intense puzzle. Yeah. Just the music. The music is intense. 45, 46, multiple ways to get to 47, so I'll drop that down there. 47.
These are some great shots.
I'll get it to you.
48, 49, 50, multiple ways to get to 51. Darn. We start from the beginning again. Like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, that's a pretty big run there, from 11 to 25. So, yeah, actually, now I've got some things figured out. It can't be 26, 27, 28. It's got to be 26, 27, 28. And that means 29 has to be here. Which means 30 has to be here, 31 here. Okay. But 33 and 34, I mean, it could be like that, though. 35, 36, 37, like 38, 39, 40. I think that's what it's gonna be. And then where's 38? Yeah, so let's go with this. Like that, all the way. Yeah, there we go. Nice long run. Okay, so where am I ending? 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, 50, 51. Next is 54. So that's got to be 52 or 52, 53. Yeah, 4 multiple ways to get to 57. So 57 to 60, where's 60? Multiple ways to do that. Multiple ways to get from 60 to 62. Darn. Where's 64? And then multiple ways to get to 64. Darn. 64 to 67, which is where? No, 64. 65 and 66, or 65, 66, 60, yeah, multiple ways to do that. 67, 68. Man, it's getting tough here at the end. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I'm getting a little confused. 68. After 68, we have 69, 70, 72. 69, 70, 72. Again, multiple ways to get to 72. But wait, if I do like 73 here, 75, like we've got to figure out how to get this into place. 75, 6, 7, 8, multiple ways to do that. Jeez. 79, 80, 81, 80. Okay, 79, 81. Okay, only one way to get 79 to 82. It's here. 80 and 81. That's the only way to do it. That's how far apart they are. Okay, so 82 to 85 is gonna be what?
Come on, get a move on.
There we go. I think that's gonna be the last of it. Be nice, Frosty. Be nice. This is just a tough puzzle, and it is a surprisingly long puzzle. So 7. Figuring out 8, 9, 10 is going to be tough. I got 11 to 51. Why isn't that good enough? 52, 50. It's because of that, yeah. Alright. Maybe getting these things down here will help. So getting from 54 to 57, there's multiple ways to do that. How do I get to 54? So I'm going from 51 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe? Like 354, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm trying to get from here to 60, which is up, so I go up. And if I assume that's it, that doesn't really... What if it's like 7? No. Can't be it. Because we need 5, 6 here. That's gonna work. So then this has to be 2 here. Okay. Maybe 77, 78 like that. Making this 71. Making this 70. And this 69. That would get that. So 69, 68, 67. 66, 65. I'm kind of doing this backwards, but hopefully it works. Yeah, and then this 50 is just all by itself. Is there a 51 or a 52 anywhere near it? No, that's 60. Oh, that's why it's all by itself. Okay. 52, 53. Okay, 58. I've got to get to that 60 somehow. So 58, 59, 61. There we go. 7, 8, 9, 10.
I fixed it.
Got
Here
it.
you go, Frosty.
Just in time, thanks.
Whew!
Uh-oh, we got some trouble. The funnel is headed right for that building. Look at that! Knocked that barn flat! I hope it was as abandoned as it looked. It's roping out! It didn't record a thing. I thought you said you fixed it.
I did fix it.
Let's head back to the homestead.
Yeah, that
So,
was
still think tornadoes are cool?
a very, very slow tornado. Very nice of the tornado to wait for me, like 5 minutes for me to solve that puzzle. That is very nice.
Not really, no. I mean, it's one thing when they're out in the open, but what happens when they hit a populated area? That isn't cool at all.
What a disheartening day. An EF3, and we failed to get so much as 1 inch of footage on it, thanks to you.
What do you mean, thanks to me?
Frosty says you failed to fix his video camera in time to record anything.
But that's not true. I fixed it in plenty of time.
Look, I don't want to hear excuses. Just go. Call it a day and make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? Okay.
Wow, what a meanie. I have a picture to prove it, even.
Quit bugging me and go to bed.
Ah. All right, go to bed. Betty bedtime. Betty bedtime.
Hi, Debbie. How's it going?
Morning, Nancy. Looks like it's shaping up to be another big day for all of us. First things first, we've got huge communications problems right now. I had Chase fix up the GPS units and add the comm antenna location. I need you to take a trip over to see what the problem is. After that, I know Chase asked if you could drop by and talk to him, okay?
All right, so, I mean, I know you guys have huge communication problems. Scott is just terrible at communication. He's a meanie.
I've got some extra candy. Would you like a piece?
Why not? Oh, I see what you did right there. Not cool, Nancy. Not cool.
Yeah, and it's not Nancy's fault that Frosty has terrible equipment.
What do you want to do now that you've finished your degree?
Actually, I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of weighing my options.
Can I interest you in some candy?
Of course. Oh, I see what you did right there. Not cool, Nancy. Not cool.
Aw, they hate my cheese.
I better get to work.
Have fun!
They think Nancy is somehow teasing them by pretending there's... Yeah, I don't know. That was very rude rude on everyone's part. Alrighty, so we gotta go fix that antenna. Somewhere here in the lower left. See if we can find it. That's not a photo place. I thought it might be. But it's not. So, here it is.
The wind sure did a number on these things. There's pieces of them everywhere.
It's the one on the right-hand side that we need to fix. You can just forget about the one on the left. That's more of a model than anything else. It's just a model. Let's see. Where's this T piece gonna go? Here. Oh, what? Where's this giant piece go? Alright, not there. Whatever. Got lots of triangle pieces. Here we go. There's another triangle piece. ZZ. Let's see. No idea where that goes. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll eventually get all these pieces in place, and we'll be done with that puzzle. Small triangle. Yay! Actually, I think that's perfect. That's perfect there. That's another small triangle. Now, where does this ZZ go? Everything looks done to me. I'm not seeing any other holes in this, unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm actually seeing no place where I can put any new parts, and I've got 2 parts to put into place. Why am I failing at this puzzle? The smaller antenna? Okay. Somebody says put those parts on the smaller antenna. Maybe that's right.
There.
That's right.
Now they
Thank
should
you.
work. What's that?
Thank you. I assumed that we never had to put anything on the antenna on the left. That's why I messed up.
Somebody on Scott's team probably dropped this.
Uh-oh. Storm time. Storm's brewing.
I need to get out of here.
Turn ahead 999 leagues.
That's not the right way back to the farm. What is going on here? Somebody must have programmed this thing to give faulty directions.
Nearing destination, please proceed cautiously.
Okay, so let's see. Are these some clouds I need to get? I don't know. I'm just stopping in the middle of the storm to see if okay, I need these. Fluffy clouds, rolling clouds. I mean, those look kind of fluffy, right? Maybe. Take that picture. Nice. All right, and then back.
Missing.
Back to the faulty GPS.
New destination processing.
Okay, the next cloud
Destination
areas.
reached.
Hey, I did it. I reached the destination by staying in place. Oh, these look nice. Luckily, there are no other clouds, cars on the road. Ah! That's scary sounding.
Destination missing.
Alright, that's just
Continuation to
clouds.
driving. We proceed destination. Turn left now.
Turn left now. Will do, but first, get some more pictures. That's nothing.
Destination reached. Error. Return home.
There we go. So the clouds do change every time you visit a place. That's nice. So maybe that's the best way to get all those cloud pictures. Just keep driving. Keep going to places until you get that one type of cloud.
New
you
destination
really want.
processing. now. Left, right, now, left.
It is funny how we're switching from like danger to extreme peaceful
Map database not
situations.
found. Turn left. Destination reached.
Woohoo! No, that's got no clouds.
Drive. Turn straight. With caution. Turn.
That looks nice. GPS is angry where it's broken and I'm not even listening to it.
Error ahead. Turn error.
Turn error. Oh, I like that.
Continue driving. Reprogram destination if needed.
Alright.
Drive. Turn straight with caution.
Oh, I hear some hail.
Destination missing.
Ooh, those clouds look nice. Alright, and once Nancy goes back to the
Continue driving. Reprogram destination if needed.
when she goes to the farmhouse, she turns off the GPS. That's nice.
Turn ahead 999 leagues.
999 leagues. You okay, GPS? That doesn't sound right.
Return.
Error.
Turn left now.
Okay, I'm nowhere near the
Turn ahead
farmhouse.
999 leagues.
Alright, we did it. Chase, your GPS done near killed me.
Nancy, now this is what you call perfect timing. I was just getting ready to put the transmission of this car back together. But seeing as you're here and seeing as Debbie said I should feel free to give any job I don't have time for to you, that's just what I think I'll do.
No.
But I don't know how to put a transmission back together.
Nothing to it. All you gotta do is put the gears I just cleaned back on 3 horizontal rods. There's a notch for each gear, so just figure out which size gear goes to which notch. Of course, you gotta make sure when the gears line up vertically, they touch but don't overlap each other. It's not hard, just takes a little time and a little bit of trial and error.
Seriously, Nancy is not a mechanic.
I'll give it a whirl.
Alrighty, so let's see. You need to put them into place the right way. So red, I think. Oh, the bottom one off. No. That one there, and then we're gonna have to put these in place. So then this is gonna be a blue. Great, we need to slide that in place. And then we have to put the one directly above it. Does that make sense? We're working from the outside in. But if I put like a really, really large one here, say this big yellow one here, it would have blocked the other transmission. So obviously yellow's gonna go here. But see, if I put that on first.
That won't work. The gears will overlap.
Those gears overlap, so yellow obviously is gonna go last. Okay, so what's gonna go above this blue and touch it? Purple. Yeah, so now I need to get 2 things that go there, but let's do this first. Do we have another like blue and purple? Nice. Oh, that's too large, huh? Okay. That's too small. There we go. That's gotta have to be. I mean, it's gotta be that one. No, but see that blocks the way for me to put that piece on there. Alright. Let's find out what goes here on the bottom. That looks good. So those ones are good. Now I just need to get to that match here and to that match there. So let's see. I think we determined that's not blue. Blue's gonna have to go on top. So what matches with blue? Green. Purple matches there. Blue there. Yellow there. Got it.
Yes! I did it! I got all the gears back on the rods.
Fine job, Nancy. Now come on over here. Something else I need you to do.
I need for you to run this here estimate over to Scott. It's for the body work that needs to be done on Pete's car. Scott's supposed to look it over and sign it before I give the repair shop the go-ahead.
Well, I'll take it to him.
Appreciate it. Anything else on your mind?
Your GPS almost killed me.
Did you fix the GPS devices?
Sure did.
I think maybe they could use some more work. Mine went berserk and tried to lead me directly into the path of a storm.
You did what now?
It tried to lead me right into the storm.
I'm real sorry, Nancy. All I did was run a few updates and... I'm very sorry it went haywire on you. I'll make sure it never happens again.
I'm all done with the Prairie Dog Vacuum. Here you go.
All righty then. Anything else on your mind?
I'll check back with you later.
Bye now.
Yeah, that is just crazy times. Okay, so we need to give that envelope to Scott, according to Chase, and I think that's our last chore.
Yes?
Oh, Chase asked me to give you this estimate from the auto repair shop.
Oh yeah, he warned me this was coming. I'll take care of it, thanks. Pretty scary how much damage a bunch of frozen raindrops can do to a car. Of course, they've been frozen to the size of golf balls thanks to several miles worth of updraft.
Was that Frosty?
Yes, that was Frosty. Look, go down there and whatever his problem is, take care of it, okay? I don't have time for any histrionics.
I will not countenance any histrionics from Frosty.
Nancy, come over here!
Nancy!
Look, try not to get upset, but I just discovered we have a really big problem down here. Mice. One just scampered right across my keyboard. My keyboard, Nancy! That's way over the line!
You're afraid of mice?
What, who, me? What, afraid? No. I mean, so what if they crawl all over everything and come darting out of the shadows when you least expect it and have those tiny pink feet and those skinny little tails? Okay, yes, mice totally creep me out, alright? The point is, I can't get anything done with them scampering their brains out down here, and somebody like you needs to get rid of them. Please?
I'd be happy to.
Bless you. Okay. Well, what are you waiting for? Go for it.
Oh man, so this is Nancy's new job, getting the mice. I thought we were almost done with today, but no, we get an extra chore. Oh, this is a puzzle. We need to match these symbols with the symbols on another chart. I'll show off that chart after I download these pictures from my phone. Oh, looks like I can't download any other pictures. Maybe I have too many pictures, or maybe not. Who knows? Alright, let's turn to the side. You match those symbols with these symbols. When you match those with the symbols on Scott's calendar, we can't get a close-up of Scott's calendar right now. But once we do all that symbol matching, we are fantastic puzzle solvers. That will be one of the end game puzzles. So did we get any extra clouds? No, we still need the roll and the cirrostratus. So I've got to look for a roll and a cirrostratus. Alright, well, good thing there's only 2 types of clouds left to look for. That should make it easier. So let's get these mice. Nancy is definitely the mouse keeper in this game. I'm gonna get all the mice in this area first. This first column. Alrighty, I'll get a mouse up here. Let's do this next column, shall we? I'll get a mouse up there. Actually, I'm not so sure. Let's do the far right column, actually. We'll do the far right column. That might be the best way to get rid of these mice. There we go. And all those mice there, they'll just be stuck there on the right-hand side. Move that mouse down. Yeah, but now we get slow. We can only move like one mouse at a time, which is sad. Let's try this with these. Get these two mice here. Gotcha. All right. Let's get another mouse on here, and then I'll move that mouse down. It should eventually happen. All right. Almost done with this. Putting up the walls helps sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. Done. They're just dancing mice.
That's all of them. Don't worry, fellas. You're gonna like your new home.
Woohoo! Yay!
So, what's up?
How come Scott told me you didn't get any footage on that tornado we saw?
Because I didn't. I told you. That camera you said you'd fixed was still broken.
Liar.
But I did fix it. I'm sure of it.
Nope, still broken. You can see for yourself if you want. I left it upstairs. In all the excitement, I didn't double-check your work until it was too late. So, I guess it's partially my fault. I told Scott to go easy on you. And since you're still standing, guess he did. Look, we just had some bad luck. Means odds are next time, we'll have good luck. Stuff happens.
This guy
Forget
is
about it.
such a liar. Frosty the liar.
I've got some extra candy. Would you like a piece?
Of course. What's this now, cheese?
Yeah, it's cheese.
Can I interest you in some candy?
Okay, thanks. What's this now, cheese?
Would you like a little candy?
Yes. What's this now, cheese?
Okay, that's enough.
I've harassed you enough.
Bye now.
He just does not handle cheese candy. Alright, is it time for me to go to sleep? Nope, not time for me to go to sleep. So what chores do I still have yet to do, Debbie?
Hey, Nancy. Frosty's got quite the unusual scream, doesn't he?
Does he do that a lot?
Oh, yeah. He thinks he's so smooth. First time I heard him do that, I thought my little sister was downstairs.
Thanks to that faulty GPS, I wound up in the middle of a violent thunderstorm on my way back from fixing the antenna. I know it sounds paranoid, but I think someone tampered with it.
You sure you were operating it correctly?
Positive.
I'll have Chase take a look at it. What else is going on?
Alright, maybe I do have to release the mice. Not sure.
I'd better get to work.
Have fun!
La 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 la.
That was quick.
Never mind. I'll see you later.
Poor Nancy getting falsely accused of everything. It's very sad. How do we turn this thing on? Huh. Well, I looked at it. Couldn't tell if it
I
worked
can't go
or
to
not.
bed yet. I can't hit the sack just yet.
Whether you're hiking through the wilds of the rainforest.
Let's drop off those mice. Out of the way, I'm dropping off mice. That was the wrong turn. Uh-oh. Okay, got a little stuck there. Ah! Woohoo! Make sure we have more chores here.
One of the things I want you to do today is
Yeah,
trap
there
the
we
mice
go.
I keep seeing by the table and get them out of here. They're starting to get pretty annoying.
That's it for now.
Have fun!
That's not the best chore thing. As you see, it's kind of hard to trigger Debbie telling you that chore, but yes, you do have to do that chore here on this day of the game. And so we are sort of forced to do the mouse chore twice in a row. Yeah. Which is not so fun. Like, how is Nancy gonna have fun cleaning up mice? Oh no, not again. I guess here I'll try to get the bottom row filled out first. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? Oh, that mouse is turning up to the top row now. Because of course it is. Let's say I put up that cage there. That way I can force the mice like this. Now I've got 3 mice in the bottom row, which is fine. And that mouse will just go down to the bottom row as well. Now we'll get 2 mice here. Alright, get a mouse there. Move this mouse up. Yeah! This puzzle's not fun enough to do it twice in a row. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean. Right. Now we get to play the game of getting these final mice into the place. Come on, come on. Got it. Yeah, I'm doing it slowly here. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. This is what it usually turns into, doing each mouse one at a time. Which is just terrible. Oh boy. Alright, almost there. I just need 1, 2. Oh no, that mouse, no, don't do that, mouse. Don't do that. Just stay up there in your little hole. And we'll be good. Great, done. That should be it. We should be finished.
That's all of them. Don't worry, fellas. You're gonna like your new home.
Got all the mice, and I think that might be it for the day.
It's late, Nancy. Go to bed.
Yeah, that's it for the day. Okay, so let's just go to sleep, do the final day of the game.
Morning, Debbie. What's up?
If I seem a little frantic, it's because there's a front moving in capable of producing a supercell, maybe even lots of supercells. So we're moving out ASAP. Everyone's already outside. You'll ride with Chase and everyone's already... Holy cow, that was the jack for Scott's phone. Forget what I was saying. You're gonna have to stay here and fix Scott's phone connection. Scott will freak if he comes back and his phone doesn't work. Soon as I finish entering these data, I am out of here. Go on, go fix that phone. Go!
But how do I fix a phone? I've never done anything like that.
It probably just needs to be rewired. I've seen you work. I know you can figure this out for us.
Alrighty, never mind. This is not the final day of the game. This is the second to final day of the game. So let's fix the phone. Right here.
Made from space-age nanotubes, the Lockbuster Infinity opens every door. Come on, Debbie, let's get going.
On my way.
Some truly wonderful classic music coming your way. Don't forget this weekend, there's the modern
Let's see, here is, I mean, this is just like that one puzzle in Warnings at Waverly Academy. You need to move your mouse all over the board. You want to get wires in every single spot.
How much would you expect to pay for this top-of-the-line product?
And we hear some weird commercials in the background. I find this one to be relatively easy, maybe because it's straight lines in the one in
That should
Warnings
do
at
it.
Waverly Academy.
There, all fixed.
That was all
What's
curved
that
lines.
sound?
Here, let me turn off this. So
There's
we
some kind
find
of
this.
residue on the blade. Smells like coolant.
Dun, 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 dun. So we find that, and we also find this.
The new batch just gets done. As long as you're making sure that everything looks right, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I know what I'm doing here.
That's Scott. This headset must have some kind of wireless connection to his cell phone. Wonder who he's talking to.
Congratulations! Any chance you can keep your act together so that the rest of the world doesn't also know what you're up to?
No one suspects a thing, Brooke.
Brooke? That's the name of the leader of that rival chase team.
Let's try to keep it that way.
You worry about keeping up your part of the deal. I've got everything and everyone under control out here.
Alright, so Scott is secretly working with Brooke,
Looks like I need a key.
the rival team leader. Scott, how could you? How could you do that, Scott? That is just not very nice. I believe we're gonna spy on Chase's area now that Chase is gone. We're basically taking advantage of the fact that everyone's not here.
Looks like Chase stepped in that oil puddle I saw by the sprinklers. Or are there other puddles of oil around here?
Dun, 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 dun. And we got a bunch of pop pennies. Yeehaw! Alrighty, so what else is on Nancy's to-do list right now?
Did that. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off
I
yet.
forgot to release those mice. It says we should look for more clues while everybody's gone. Whoa! Phone call!
Hello?
Nancy! Good. Glad I got you. You all right now? Everybody get through that storm?
Yeah, we're all fine.
Great. I was hoping so, but after something that big, thought I'd better check. While I got you on the phone, something's come up, and I could really use you down at the store. Please, hurry.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Okay, Pa. We'll help you out. Don't panic. I'll be there to help you. Alrighty. So that's our next chore is talking to Pa. Yeah, Pa definitely knows Nancy's phone number. He said so at the start of the game. He's like, I know your phone number, Miss Smarty Pants Nancy Drew.
You're here, and you brought the mousetrap. Good. Because I've been seeing a lot of mice lately, especially by that homesteader display in the museum. Must have a nest right beside it. I want you to catch them for me and get them out of here before the health department hears about it. They give me a hard enough time already for selling all them Cocoa Kringle products.
Actually, I'm kind of tired of catching mice.
Yeah? Well, maybe I'm kind of tired of selling you stuff and being such an all-around nice guy. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So if you'll excuse me, I have some mice to catch.
That's a spit here. Here's one of them moon chunks to use as bait.
Ooh, I'll need that. Thanks.
So you just go on over there and have at it.
That's pretty sketchy of Paw right there. He's like, well, you know what?
I need to let these mice go before they starve or something.
Maybe I'm tired of being such a nice guy, Nancy. Have you thought about that? Maybe I'm tired of being nice and
Whoops,
being
I
good.
better get rid of the mice I've already caught before I try to catch more.
Alrighty, we need to get rid of those mice. Alright.
You ain't going nowhere till you catch them mice.
Sorry, Paw, I need to get rid of these mice. Yeah. Paw's basically blackmailing Nancy. I wouldn't say it's blackmail. I'm just saying he's being a little forceful with his persuasion. No, I think that's pretty much... Yeah. That's a threat, not blackmail. The two are quite different. And I think if you leave some cheese for the mice here, the mice will give you an Easter egg. That is funny how Nancy can walk out the door immediately after being told she can't walk out the door. Nobody tells Nancy what to do. I don't think we're gonna have time for phone calls. Sorry, everybody. We have mice to catch. Oh, man. Really? Oh. Oh, this is terrible. Okay. Sorry, mouse fan puzzles. I think this is kind of a terrible puzzle. Yeah, this one's tough because you have to keep track of everything all at the same time. Trying to get a mouse in this right-hand place. See if I can. Alright, let's get more mice. I think maybe here at the start, what you should do is just get a bunch of mice on the into the puzzle. Maybe that's a time saver. Then worry about getting the mice going up and down. All right. All right. Ah. Get some mice on the top. We've got room for one more mouse on the top. And here we go. Yeah, if this mouse... If you didn't have to do this mouse puzzle 4 times, it'd be better. If we only had to do it once, or twice, I think that'd be better. Alright, we've got all the mice on the top. That's nice. Let's see if I can get some more mice here. Yes, maybe. Great, get another mouse in the puzzle now. And we'll just be slowly getting getting those mice into place. Yes. Whew. All right, come on. Let's see if we can do this. At least this puzzle's not annoying, it's just slow? I don't know. I don't know what to make of this puzzle. It is just really, really slow. Maybe that's just the best take for this puzzle. It's the slow one. Tedious. Yeah, there, that's another one. That sound does kind of grate on your nerves after you hear it a bunch. Almost done. Then we don't have to worry anymore.
I'm finished here.
Thank you kindly. Now get him out of here before any tourists see him.
Technically, I'm a tourist. Right? No, I'm working
Thanks for catching
here.
that mice, Nancy.
All right, let's let the mice go.
That wasn't there before. That's the divining rod that's missing from the museum. I wonder if someone was trying to hide it. And stepped in that pool of oil over there in the process.
Dun, 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 dun. So we figured out Chase was looking for oil using this divining rod, which he stole from Paws. And there's our Easter egg. Yeehaw! So let's go to Chase. We'll confront him.
Hey there.
You've been spending all your spare time around here trying to find oil, haven't you?
What? Oil? Well, I've been doing no such thing. Where'd you get an idea like that?
I found the divining rod you took from Pa's museum. The one you left by the old spring house.
I should have known I wouldn't get away with it. Lying and conniving and sneaking around, they just don't come natural to me. My mama raised me just too right. See, I heard rumors there was an oil deposit somewhere underneath this here farm. I also heard the college was getting ready to dump the place, so I signed up with Scott figuring I could look for oil, and if I found some, try to get my daddy to invest in a little real estate.
And to make sure Canute dumps the place, you've been sabotaging the chase team.
You think I'm the one making everything go wrong? Oh, you're wrong about that. It's on account of Scott. He's the one messing stuff up around here. He's a jinx, and that's the truth. Listen, I'm truly ashamed of my behavior, Nancy. I will apologize to Pa for taking that divining rod first chance I get. And I know it's highly unlikely, but should you and my mama ever cross paths?
I'll keep this to myself, but you've got to keep being honest with me.
You got a deal. You know, come to think of it, I guess I can't rightly say all the bad stuff that's been going on is just bad luck. Like when I checked out the lightning rod on the farmhouse to see why Scott's phone blew up like that, I discovered something kind of strange. Instead of being wired so any lightning that struck the house would be directed to the ground, this here lightning rod connected to the wiring inside the house.
Someone wanted that phone jack to explode?
Or the TV, or the fridge. Someone just wanted to do some damage.
But you're sure it was wired that way on purpose?
Either that, or this thing was put up by the world's dumbest electrician.
I'll let you go.
Adios.
All right, so that's Chase's story. Let's see if we can get some alibis and stories out of the other characters.
Hey, thanks for fixing the phone. You didn't miss much on the chase.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't get good weather.
Well, that's the breaks. Hey, since you're so good at fixing things, why don't you fix the TV? I think we've abused it enough. It's not getting any picture.
I think you guys have got a mouse problem.
No, we've got a mice problem, which we're all just trying to ignore because there's really no time to do anything about it.
I think maybe the little piles of corn I keep finding are what's causing it.
I haven't noticed any little piles of corn. Little piles of dirt, yes, but corn? Anyway, it's more likely the mice are causing the piles. Probably storing up for the winter or something.
I'll check back with you in a bit.
Have fun!
It's another chore for Nancy. Nancy gets to open up this TV. Alrighty. And each one rotates a specific thing. So let's just get our solution figured out. There's the outside row. Let's get the next row. It's gonna be 2 greens and a blue like that. I think that's it. Now let's get this middle row here. Solution's same on junior mode and senior mode. The senior mode has... Oh gosh, what's the senior mode? The senior mode... Let's see. Senior mode has a fifth one, I believe. So it has a number 5. So instead of having 4 rows, 4 circles, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a little tougher. That's how that one works. Alrighty, I'm just copying the correct solution. Hope you don't mind. This puzzle takes forever unless you do that. I think that's right there. Great. And then blue is, it's here. You can see we're trying to get a blue in that spot and a blue in this spot. It's just based on that thing on the lower left corner, telling you where each one goes. So, green, blue, red, green. That works. And then it's going to be red, no, green, red, green here. So green, red, okay. And then let's just do the final one everywhere until we get it. Got it.
Shows a clear fire plan.
That is a tough puzzle. And what's this?
That's the footage from Frosty's camera. I'm sure of it. It did record after all.
Yeah, but it's got the wrong person's name attached.
I think it's a lost cause, Nancy. It's permanently broke. Bummer.
So that's how Nancy knows, whoa. Frosty is secretly selling storm footage to other people. Let's confront him about it.
Hey, Nancy, whoa. Never seen that look on your face before.
You've been secretly selling tornado footage to someone, haven't you?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You've been shooting stuff for the team, but selling it on the sly, using the box under the yellow rose bush by the barn as a drop point. That's how you got all those scratches on your arm. And Debbie not only knows about it, she condones it. I overheard you two talking out in the cornfield. Or should I say, conspiring. You two are trying to get Scott so frustrated that he finally blows and says or does something that will force the college to let him go.
Nancy, do you have any idea how crazy you sound?
What I don't know for sure is whether you two are also responsible for the other stuff that's happened around here, like the hose in Pete's car, and the equipment failure, and the mouse infestation. Guess I'll just have to tell Scott everything and see what he thinks.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has this big illegal scheme to illegally sell footage, and he purposely blamed Nancy to cover up for it. Arr, you're a meanie, Frosty.
Look, I don't know why you feel like you need to stick your big fat nose where it doesn't belong, but all I did was sell some pictures and footage to this girl I know who's trying to make a name for herself as a nature photographer. Legally, all the stuff I shoot belongs to the team, but that's totally unfair, and Debbie agrees. She knows how hard it is to get a good start, and she looks the other way. Don't be upset with her, though. She's just trying to help. But when it comes to all that other stuff, I had nothing to do with any of it, and neither did she. I promise you. So there's really no reason to tell Scott any of this, right?
I guess not.
You're a fine lady. Oh, and that big fat nose thing? Kidding. So, how are those cloud pictures coming?
Actually, I'm having problems finding cirrostratus.
You know, if you head on out to the Fraser Creek windmill, I'll bet you anything you'll get your picture. Weather conditions for cirrostratus should be perfect right now. In the meantime, I gotta get back to work. See ya.
So do we forgive Frosty or
These
not?
little guys are probably hungry. I need to take them to that spring house and let them go.
Whoops, I forgot to give away those mice. Alright, yeah, we really should tell Scott. I mean, seriously. I don't think we can tell Scott,
It's late,
though.
Nancy. Go to bed.
Don't tell me what to do, Mom!
Yes?
I heard someone talking about some Brooke person. Who is she again?
Brooke Tavenaugh. She heads the chase team that in all likelihood is going to whoop our collective Fanny in the competition.
Does she deserve to win?
I don't know. Look, if it's all the same to you, I'd just as soon talk about something else, okay?
Pa tells me that you've been asking him about Brooke. Is that true?
Huh? No, that's not true.
That's what he said.
You know, maybe you should spend less time talking to Pa and more time doing your job here, Nancy. Rich uncle or no, you have work to do. So do it!
Why don't you get a cat for your mice problem?
Cats? Forget about it. I'm deathly allergic to cats. Mice are annoying, but at least they don't leave me sneezing and short of breath.
I'll let you get back to work.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Time to call it a day, Nancy. Hit the sack and I'll see you first thing in the morning.
Debbie, quit telling me what to do. This is definitely not a fun internship. I never remember which way to go. Is this it? Ooh, hey! Roll clouds, right? These are roll clouds. Ah, did I save the picture? I think I did, and that is... That's totally roll, right? I think... Rolls a long tubular cloud. See, I can't tell. I can't tell. Doesn't produce an actual tornado. I don't know. There's one at the windmill, is what Frosty said. Is this the cirrostratus? Maybe? Is this the one? Yeah, I can't tell if this is the correct one or not. Frosty said, hey, if we went here, we'd be able to get that great picture. Alright, that's the same picture every time. Well, I mean, twice in a row. Let's see. Alrighty, we'll get one more cloud down here. And hope that's it for our cloud hunting. Maybe that's the roll. Yeah, that's roll. That's roll. Okay. I think we might have gotten all the cloud pics we need. Hooray! Let's upload them to our computer and see if that's it. Yep, this is the dead end. Sorry about that. Gonna let the mice go, and then it's gonna be the final day of the game. Woohoo! So, have we figured out the mystery yet? We figured out what Debbie was up to. We figured out what Chase is up to. Not Debbie, no, Frosty, yeah. We figured out what's going on with Frosty and Chase, why they're both being secretive, the things they've done. So I'm pretty sure that means they're both innocent, right? That's what I figured when I first played the game. So going into the final day of the game, we've only got really like a few suspects: Debbie, Pa, Scott. I think we know that, I mean, you could argue we know what's going on with Debbie because she was involved in that subterfuge with Frosty. But I'm not sure, because Debbie and Frosty's conversation was definitely about getting rid of Scott. It wasn't about selling pictures, so I'll leave Debbie on the maybe list.
What's up?
Frosty told me that he's been secretly selling his footage and that you're helping.
He said that, did he? Well, that's not exactly something you need to worry about.
Maybe it's something you shouldn't be involved in.
Yeah.
Nancy, you have no idea what you're talking about. Do yourself a favor and keep your mind on your work.
No.
That's it for now.
Have fun! Time to turn in, Nancy.
It's like, Nancy, you don't know what you're talking about. Just do yourself a favor and forget about it. Forget about our illegal misdeeds. I can't download any of these photos? Okay. I guess some of my photos need to be deleted. Do I have any, This is tough. I need to find the duplicates now. Let's say maybe this one. Let's say this. Say that's a duplicate, and that's a duplicate. And then I'll go with that's my roll, and that's my halo. And please tell me I got all the cloud pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did it, everybody. We got all the cloud pictures. Hooray! Now let's go upstairs, if we can. We'll go upstairs and go to sleep.
Good morning, Debbie.
Nancy, perfect timing. We've got a couple target storms ready to go critical. We need to get out in the field now. You'll drive. Scott and I are going to be tracking the storm. Okay? Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Now, no. As Nancy, I feel like we shouldn't be doing this. I'm still kind of mad about her threatening
That's
me.
what I like to hear. Tell me what we're looking at.
Got word that the northmost cell is already throwing some pretty sizable hail. We might be a little late on that one.
All right, that's not the system I'm excited about anyway.
Didn't think so. We go west. It's a longer drive.
It's your lucky
Alrighty.
day, Nancy. Since I don't feel like wrestling with the prehistoric Doppler unit, you're going to do it for me. Since Canu could care less about providing working equipment, we're stuck with this garbage. You're going to have to take care warming it up since it's about twice your age. You're going to have to flip 3 switches, 1 in each group, to get it started. All the lights need to be set to blue before it starts working properly. Remember, the lights won't turn until you activate them.
So 1 in each group. Like that. And so I think with this I'll do just these 2 twice. So I got those 2 and then left one. Those 2, because like I said, I'm doing them twice. And then this left one. Done. Nancy's now a radar technician. Yes, that's Nancy's
There it
new
goes
job.
again. Shoot! We've got to get this back up and running quickly. If those cables get mixed up, it will be days before I can get them resorted. Make sure you keep those cables in order. Don't forget, the top cable goes in the first plug, and the bottom goes in the last plug.
Man, this is tough. Okay, so it's going to be magenta, which is above this shade of blue. And that's above yellow, which is above orange, maybe? Yellow, which is above
How are things coming on that
green,
Doppler?
which is above orange, which is above purple, which is above dark purple. Oops, messed up. Pink, then purple, then dark purple, and I don't know where the other 2 fit into that. No, they're above dark purple. And that's above
Almost done?
pink. Calm yourself, Scott. I think it's gonna be this. Got it. First try.
Nice job, Nancy. Looks like we're ready to roll. Actually, It looks like we're out a bit early here. Nothing's developing like it should be. Let's get back to base and track from there. I don't want to follow a bum lead on a system with this much potential.
Everybody is so impatient. Yes, everybody in this game is super impatient. Alrighty, what's going on inside here?
Nancy, have you seen Scott?
Not since we got back.
There's a huge front coming in and he's nowhere to be seen. This is not like Scott. If you see him around, will you let me know? Chase and Frosty and I are supposed to be leaving for the Grange soon, and I really need to know that someone is keeping an eye on these fronts.
Okay, hold on a second. If there's a killer tornado showing up, why are you working on your play? That seems like a weird decision on your part, Debbie.
Sorry, Nancy, can't really talk right now.
Alrighty, okay, so we need to find Scott. Scott disappeared on the way home, which is weird because they all came home in the exact same vehicle, right? They were all sharing a vehicle? Nancy's gonna find a note here. Nancy needs to find a key. Well, here's the key. Yeah, that was the same key that was at the sabotaged antenna.
Brooke's been paying Scott off?
Scott, you fulfilled your end of the bargain. My team's bound to win now. Let's meet at the agreed-upon location this afternoon before the storm hits. I'll bring your payment. Don't forget the final terms are, you disappear until my team has officially been declared the winner. Brooke. Oh! So Scott's kind of been sabotaging his own team. Brooke has been paying him. Wow. So I think that means both Frosty and Scott were taking payments. All right, so this is the puzzle I was mentioning earlier. Oh man, do I have to reopen this? Okay. Those numbers from the thing downstairs, the paper downstairs and the record book downstairs, we're gonna mark those. And we match them with the dates on the calendar. Basically, we get those dates. And then we enter them here. So it's, as you can see, we've got 12. WM 9A GV 2C. No, that's not C. That's not the letter C. That's an X. C. And then SH4A. I think that's it. Got it. Okay. Woo! Nancy just had to copy this in giant handwriting. So, now we're gonna go downstairs to the laptop again. Oh, and we might as well tell Debbie that Scott is a traitor.
What's going on? I thought you were supposed to be at the theater right now.
Change in plans. Scott's gone, and we've got a major storm front moving in.
Okay.
He left in the truck. He's got all of our equipment, and he's not answering his phone.
That makes sense.
It does?
Yes, I found a note in Scott's office. He's been meeting with Brooke, and she's been paying him off to sabotage the team. That's where he is right now.
What? No. Wait! I'm gonna have to deal with that later. It doesn't matter right now. What's important now is that we keep on top of this storm. With the way conditions are developing, this front could produce the strongest weather we've seen this season, or ever. And I still don't know where it's headed. Today is quickly approaching nightmare status. I think I might be able to track the storm using our old methods, but this would be so much easier if we had our equipment up and working.
You need the equipment? Consider it done.
Wait, Nancy, that's not what I meant.
You work on tracking the storm, and I'll work on tracking down Scott and the equipment.
Nancy, hang on. At least make sure you stay in radio contact. And if things start to get bad out there, I want you to promise me you'll head to his shelter immediately.
I promise.
So much drama. Yes.
What's up?
So the drama. And then, oh yeah, what's up? Okay.
All the broken equipment and bad stuff that's been happening around here, I think Scott's responsible.
Nancy, didn't you just say that Scott's being paid to sabotage the team? I mean, Nancy, whatever. I find it weird that she comes to the conclusion that Scott might be a saboteur after the conclusion that he's the saboteur.
What? Where'd you get an idea like that?
I guess maybe this was a conversation I was supposed to have earlier in the game. Oops.
I overheard the tail end of a conversation between him and Brooke. And I found the knife that was used to cut the coolant hose of Pete's car in Scott's office.
Scott sabotaging his own team? I know it's been a bad year for him. His research means everything to him. At least, it used to. He left without telling me where he was going, just walked out without so much as looking at me. He was so preoccupied he didn't even lock his office, and he always locks his office.
Do you have any idea where he went?
None. Maybe he is up to something. Wow, I sure didn't see that coming. Look, I don't feel like talking anymore, okay? I should probably get ready for rehearsals soon.
Yeah, that's definitely a conversation you're supposed to have before you realize Scott's the culprit. Oh, well. Well, we need to find Scott. And the way to find Scott is to check the dates. Sorry, I forgot to do that final step. Check the dates on the computer.
These symbols match Scott's. This must be some sort of code.
Yeah, so Scott had 3 of them, right?
So does this one. These are all of the windmill. That must be where Scott's been meeting Brooke.
Okay, so now we know where Scott's area is. Frosty's gone, I believe. Yeah, Frosty... Let's just say the others are at the rehearsal for the play. Because apparently the play needs to happen right now. Alright. So, the windmill was down here, correct? Yeah, I think it was down here. Ouch! Here it is.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
You mean me, as opposed to Brooke?
Brooke? What are you talking about?
When I was fixing the phone jack, I accidentally overheard the phone conversation you two had. I could hear it through the headset on your desk.
And just what do you think you overheard?
Enough to know you two are working together. You've been sabotaging your own team, haven't you? You've been doing everything you can to make sure Brooke's team wins and yours loses.
That's ridiculous.
That's why you're meeting her way out here, so the people who've been looking up to you all this time couldn't see her paying you off.
I have never gotten the credit I deserve for the work I've done, ever! I know more about tornadoes than any person alive, and I get neither the respect nor the compensation people half as brilliant as me get without lifting a finger. Why? Because I work for a podunk college run by podunk incompetents bent on bad-mouthing and spiting me at every turn just because I don't play well with others at their idiotic staff meetings.
Why don't you just quit?
Because thanks to them, I'm considered impossible to work with. No other school will hire me. I'm stuck here and they know it. So yes, I've been sabotaging my own team. And yes, Brooke is paying me a small fortune to do so because I've had it. I'm through. Tornado's forming. I can feel it. It'll be on the ground in minutes, and it's going to be huge. And here you are, a novice out in the field and all alone.
Nancy, this is Debbie. Over.
Yeah, so Scott basically says, oh, there's a tornado coming, and knocks Nancy unconscious.
This is Debbie calling for Nancy. Please come in. Over.
I'm here. I think Scott knocked me out.
He did what?
When I confronted him about selling the team out to Brooke, he went berserk.
I can't believe he would do that, and with Brooke Tavenaugh of all people.
Debbie, you know this already. I told you twice. Ugh.
Well, we'll deal with that later. Right now, I need you down here at the Grange ASAP. We need to evacuate the theater, and you've got my Grange keys with you in Frosty's car.
I'm on my way. Over and out.
Crazy times. And yeah, Scott... It is weird how Scott can suddenly sense the tornadoes coming and he knows how large it is and how powerful it is. In the game's defense, that was in the actual book. He just has a sixth sense for tornadoes.
He must already be at the theater.
Okay, Pa's already at the theater. Something else I remember from the book is that they go to the college and they get burgers. And they have the Oklahoma burger and the Texas burger. And the Oklahoma burger is gigantic, but the Texas burger is tiny and small and nobody wants it. Just a little Oklahoma humor. And here we are. Yeah, it's hailing pretty badly.
It's been chaos here. I was able to cobble together a pretty basic tracking system back at the homestead, and instantly I knew we were in trouble. The storm was showing a high potential of moving into town, but without the proper readings, we couldn't issue an alert. I knew we'd have to evacuate the Grange in person. But when we got here, we saw that it's locked. The shelter is locked on a performance night. I need you to take care of this while the rest of us work on a backup plan, okay? I'm trusting you here. I know you can do this. There are a lot of people depending on you right now.
Okay, so Debbie's basically saying, you know, Scott made it so we couldn't call a tornado warning. I think that's what she's trying to say. And also, we've got a big tornado performance here. Do I have the keys? I have the keys. Okay, I will open it up.
What is this now? Who would double lock a storm shelter? Nancy, quick, which key opens the shelter?
It's this one, Debbie. And why is Nancy in charge of this?
Yes, you did it! Nice job, Nancy.
What makes you think Nancy, the intern who has never been here to this theater before, would know this information ahead of time?
I think the worst is past.
And Nancy is now going to make a terrible decision. She's going to go out in the middle of the active tornado.
Nancy, where are you going? Get in the shelter.
I can't just let Scott get away.
Like, why would... I don't know why she thinks Scott's going to get away. Is she expecting him to escape to Texas or something? I mean, maybe she is. That letter from Brooke said, hey, you need to disappear. But Scott clearly never met with Brooke and got the money, unless Brooke happened to show up while Nancy was unconscious. Could you imagine that scene? Brooke shows up, she's like, hey, okay, Scott, here's the money. Wait, why do we have an unconscious teenager here? Scott's like, never mind, just forget about it. I'll take the money and run. And where can Scott go in a tornado? Yeah, Nancy is risking her life to save the man who tried to murder her. It is weird.
Okay, Nancy, first thing, switch on your GPS. That little dot you see, follow that and it will lead you right to Scott. We put a tracker on his truck. It's a safety thing. But Nancy...
If they had a tracker on his truck the whole time, why, oh, why was she talking about Scott being missing and nobody knows where he is? I'm sorry to throw in just a bunch of complaints here at the end of the game, but it's just kind of weird and frustrating and cobbled together here.
Be careful out there. Keep this radio on and I'll do my best to keep you safe. And Nancy, I'm really sorry about everything that happened back there. Scott, he wasn't always like this. I was worried about him earlier. His heart clearly wasn't in it anymore. He was putting us in danger. I just wanted to do what's best.
That's not what it sounded like when I overheard you talking to Frosty. You two wanted to get rid of Scott. From where I was standing, you sure didn't sound very concerned about safety.
Nancy, I know it probably sounded bad, but there's a lot you don't know. Pete, the intern you took over for, his injury wasn't just an accident.
I knew that.
He got hurt because Scott sent him out where he never should have been. After that, I knew I had to take over.
That's still no...
Looking back, I do things differently. But I did what I did for the right reasons.
Debbie, this can wait. Seriously. Giant tornado on the way. Come on.
I wanted to push Scott until the world saw how reckless he was being.
Also, terrible plan, Debbie. It's like, okay, I think Scott's sabotaging the team, putting people in danger. Let's push him over the edge and put more people in danger until he's forced to quit. Terrible plan, Debbie. Gosh.
It was a mistake. I screwed up and I accept responsibility. No matter what happens out there, promise me that you'll be careful.
I promise.
Oh, by the way, when she talks about the dot on the GPS, that's not actually a thing. She's talking about the thing in the lower right, which is not a dot, it's an arrow. That's an arrow pointing towards Scott. So we get to drive around, we have to try to find Scott. The problem is there's a giant tornado. Oh, see that giant tornado? Right there. That giant tornado? Hey, found Scott. There's Scott. Did his car just like magically flip over or something? Ah, giant tornado. Gotta avoid the tornado, everyone. So similar to the driving challenge at the end of Nancy Drew's Secret of the Old Clock, it's going to end in the same place every time. Dude, Scott! It's going to end by that old farmhouse, the one where we had all those mice. Aha! Found him. Jeez, that's dangerously close to the tornado. That's like overly close to the tornado. And what is Scott doing? Just driving around? Ah! I want to check my GPS, but I'm not sure I can. Oh no. Oh, there's the windmill. This place here. There we go. That's it. Like I said, the chase is always going to end there. I guess you could just go there right from the start, but that's not as much fun as dodging a tornado and chasing Scott. Anyway, we're here. End of the game. Scott is being so reckless, just driving in the path of a tornado. It is... Come on, Scott. Terrible idea. If you drive into the tornado, you do get a game over.
Scott! I better find us some shelter. Wonder if there's a way to get into the spring house.
So Scott somehow fell out of the car and landed here. And, oh, there's that game over I was talking about. That is the tornado game over. What you're supposed to do at this point is use the crowbar. Nancy doesn't have a crowbar, you might say. Well...
Scott!
It's right here.
I better find us some shelter. Wonder if there's a way to get into the spring house.
So I use the crowbar on the spring house and I go inside. There should be like 500 mice inside this place, shouldn't there? Jeesh.
Made it.
Was that really the best shelter? I mean, I guess it was the closest thing to shelter they could find, but still, whatever.
Dear Ned, once the theater was successfully evacuated, Debbie and Chase were able to follow the GPS tracking signal to the spring house, where Scott and I had safely weathered the storm. Although he was pretty seriously shaken up in the crash, Scott came to in time to see Frosty arrive with the police. He received community service for destruction of public property and interfering with public safety records.
That is also something I want to complain about. When did he interfere with public safety records and destroy public property? How about attempted murder? How about attempted murder? Multiple counts of attempted murder. That's what he should be tried for.
He didn't fare so well with the college. They fired him quicker than lightning hitting a bee-stung greyhound, as they say around here. So it looks like he'll actually be serving the community now, instead of just pretending to, even if it's just by picking up garbage by the side of the road. Word spread quickly about Scott's misdeeds, and soon Brooke Tavenaugh, the rival chase team leader, found herself out of a job as well. With the storm season almost over, it looked like both teams were out of the competition. Debbie, always the organizer, decided to combine the remaining members on both teams for the remainder of the season. Without Scott's ever-present storm cloud hanging over the team and his constant sabotaging, the team really began to hit its stride with Debbie in charge. 2 days after I told Krollmeister I had found the source of the sabotage and the change in team leaders, Debbie's chase team was greeted by a surprise delivery, the next generation of Krollmeister's storm tracking and detection equipment. With Scott out of the picture, Frosty renegotiated his contract. Now that he's able to pursue his own projects on the side, he's just about doubled his output. He's launched his own business, and when he's not getting pelted by softball-sized hail, you'll find him in his studio. Chase has given up on his dreams of finding oil. Even if he hadn't, he wouldn't have the time to look. Debbie's keeping him too busy. Free from having to spend his days fixing Scott's mistakes, Chase has finally had the opportunity to show off his keen sense for weather. Now that Debbie has accepted Scott's old position as head of the Canute Storm Team, he's become her right-hand man. Last I heard, he was going to assist Debbie in her classes in the fall. And when I got home, I found a surprise delivery myself as well. The first shipment of my lifetime supply of Cocoa Kringle bars. Krollmeister also sent me a note telling me to keep my bags packed. He has a special surprise trip planned for me as a way to say thanks. As long as it's someplace where the clouds stay in the sky like they belong, I'll be happy to go. While the winners of the Green Skies event won't be determined until fall, things are looking pretty good for Debbie's team. With the new equipment, they've logged the most storm data. And although Debbie won't be showing anyone until she's 100% sure, the team may have made a verified touchdown prediction. Yesterday, a postcard from Pa arrived. After the town repaired the storm damage to the Grange, they restaged the town play. They even added a new part about the storm, including a scene where a certain someone unlocks the storm shelter. As long as it wasn't played by Pa in a wig, I'm happy. Pa says that he remembered most of his lines this time, at least the important ones. As for me, well, I've had just about enough stormy weather for one season. Love, Nancy.
Crazy times. Okay, local, I don't know, College Herald, probably the Times, I don't know. Nope, got that one wrong. Oh well, let's see the preview for the next game.
After risking my life chasing down deadly twisters, I think it's time for a change of pace. I've decided to join Bess and George on their trip to Kyoto, Japan. I've always wanted to visit Japan, from the exotic food and wild fashion in the cities to the nature and tradition in the smaller towns. I know there's going to be a ton to see and do. As a thank you for all of my hard detective work, PG Krollmeister has reserved a room for me at one of the area's best ryokans, or traditional inns. It'll be nice to finally take a break from solving mysteries and to spend a few weeks without danger and dark secrets hiding around every corner. I've already heard that the ryokan I'm staying in has quite a reputation. I'm not sure exactly for what, though. Well, I'll find that out soon enough. Join me in my next adventure, Shadow at the Water's Edge.
So that ending, it's kind of crazy, I have to say. It's just crazy times. Like, Pa forgets all his lines in the play. Why is Nancy just all of a sudden insulting Pa? Some people were questioning maybe the public property that Scott destroyed was the team's stuff. I would disagree on that. That's quite clearly the team's equipment. Scott complains that it was from PG Krollmeister. And then even that ending kind of indicates PG Krollmeister donated the equipment to the college. So, I mean, that's not public stuff. That's all. I do like this music. And Scott definitely put everyone in danger. Scott was not just like trying to harm Nancy and the other people. Scott put the entire town in danger with, you know, not calling in the monster tornado because he's too busy taking bribes, and messing with that storm shelter. That conversation with Debbie at the end, I'm not sure where they could have put that information, though. It feels like it was important information to know, but I would have totally put that in a different point in the game. Not like right when there's a killer tornado attacking. And Alright. This game does have bloopers, so I'll be quiet and you all can watch the bloopers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I'm sorry, the game, Action!
go, little guys. Good luck in your new home. How many of you are there? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. This is Elsie's first time as a driver on the Oklahoma circuit, but already she's showing herself to be a talented driver and fierce competitor on the track. It's rare to see a young cow driver with this much confidence, especially on such a difficult terrain. Excellent handling around the turns. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. And she handles it like a pro. Excellent performance today. Only one question remains. How did she get a car in the first place?
Oh, this is the best one.
Oh, yeah! Yes, sir! All right. Yes, sir! Ouch!
Yeah, that was the best. That was the best of all the outtakes. All right. Thank
Hi,
you very
I'm
much.
Nancy Drew. This is...
Thank you very much for watching my live stream of this game. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't, like, ruin the game by complaining too much at the end there. But just at the ending of the game, it feels like it doesn't make enough sense to me. That there's a lot. I would just completely redo the ending, and then I think that would probably bump up this game, like 1 or 2 points, in my opinion. Yeah, that ending was just sort of a mess all over the place. Oh well, still a fun game to play. If you don't mind doing Scott's chores all the time. That must be why he was forcing Nancy to do his chores all the time. He's secretly a meanie culprit.